All right. It looked like, oh, we got people in the chat already, but it looked like we are live. Y'all know how these go, man. This is a pre-holiday live stream. Any and everything can happen tonight. I have no idea who's coming, but I do know who's with me right now. The lovely Shannon Vlog. Hi, Shannon.
Hello. Can you hear me okay? How's my audio? I usually wear my headset.
Your audio is A1.
Awesome.
I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just perfectly, Viper.
You are awesome. We are good. So let's see who we got about there. We got Jason C. We got Tech Rant Live. We got Maestro Reggie Jackson. That's a new one. Genosis is out there chilling. Alan Osborne with everywhere, man. Tech for your needs. Jean Michel. Woo, we got the squad on deck. That's what I'm talking about. Attic, what's up? How y'all doing? Oh, we got Zach Talk Tech out there too. What's up? What's up? Woo, the whole squad is present. I like this. Man. Woo wee. So, don't really have any type of structure tonight, but I am going to talk to Shannon about one topic that we're going to discuss right off the bat here. But other than that, I don't have any structure. This is going to you all in the chat will pretty much guide this live stream, and whoever else comes in to chat with me, we'll figure something out and we'll just go. I hope you all got your popcorn ready because y'all know these things usually go long because a lot of people show up, they come in, and we'll see what happens. So that is what is up. So Shannon, you were present in, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. You were present at Jason's podcast, and you were there. Absolutely, you were there. And me, Jason, and Zach were talking about MKBHD and his recent situation. He got into a car accident, and Acura lent him a 2019 Acura MDX. Now, most of you all are aware that MKBHD drives a Tesla. I think he drives one of the more expensive models. His Tesla got into an accident. Luckily, he was okay. He wasn't hurt, nothing like that. But he tweeted about the accident or whatever, and the next day, Acura must have slid into his DMs or contacted him or something because he ended up with an Acura 2019, the MDX. So in my world, there's nothing really special about this because this happens all the time, especially to like top flight A-listers and celebrities and athletes, things like that. And MKBHD, make no mistake, he is an A-lister. He is top flight. He is the biggest tech YouTuber in the entire world. And I think somebody yesterday told me about unbox therapy. I don't know. No, people. Sub count. We ain't talking about sub count. We're talking about scope and influence. MKBHD is the biggest tech influencer in the entire world. So when the biggest tech influencer in the entire world gets into a car accident, chances are he's not going to be carless for long. So Acura took advantage. Excellent marketing by Acura. They lent him an Acura MDX. And some people have a problem because of the, I don't know if it's because of the value of the Acura, or they think like is some type of shady stuff going on, or it's just, I don't understand it. I don't really get it. Some people think because it's such an expensive car that he shouldn't have taken it. But my thing is, it's a loaner. Like, they're not giving him a free car. They're giving him a loaner while his Tesla is being worked on. And people even have a problem. People have a problem with that. So that's what we were talking about last night, Shannon. So I don't know if that's enough context for you, but I just figured I would get your thoughts on this particular issue.
There's a bunch of different ways that you can look at this. And one of them is saying, oh, well, you know, Acura just noticed that MKBHD didn't have a car and they reached out to him to be kind and loan him a car. Now, I think we know that that's not the case. I think that we know that obviously it's a lot of positive PR and free advertising. We're talking about it for Acura. So I think that that's one way you can look at it. The other way is it's hard to articulate in the moment, but I just think that eventually we're going to see, and I think we're already beginning to see, YouTubers being treated like those A-list celebrities and emerging of those types of markets. So you have your A-list celebrity, your celebrity market, and then you have your YouTube celebrity market, and we're seeing a meshing of these. And so advertisers are just starting to treat YouTubers the way that they've treated those quote unquote traditional celebrities. And that is resulting in things that happen to traditional celebrities. You think that any A-lister, like you were saying, you think they go carless for very long before a company reaches out and says, hey, we would love for people to see you driving our car.
Yep, I think you hit it right on the head. There is a merging of regular non-YouTube A-list celebrities and YouTube A-list celebrities that they're pretty much starting to become one. And you see this because you see the regular A-list celebrities actually making their way to YouTube. The Rock has a YouTube channel. Will Smith has a YouTube channel. Jimmy Fallon has a YouTube channel. So you're right. They're starting to merge. A-listers and top-level YouTubers are starting to become the same, one and the same here. So, like I said, this is the type of things like this happen to A-list celebrities all the time. So when the world's biggest tech YouTuber gets into a car accident and he's carless, he's not going carless for long. I mean, he is for all intents and purposes an A-list celebrity, even if you don't think that he is a celebrity in the general sense. He is the world's top YouTube and the world's top tech influencer, regardless of platform, really, to be honest. MKBHD is beyond YouTube at this point, but he is the world's top tech influencer. Any brand would be like, they would trip over themselves to like get in his videos or be mentioned or tweeted by him. He has almost 2.5 million Twitter followers on top of the 7 million YouTube subscribers he has. I mean, the dude had clout. So it's no surprise and no shock to me that these top brands want to be in the MKBHD fold. So when Acura reaches out and gives him a car, this is totally normal behavior on my part. Or by me, or my standards, I don't see anything shady about this. I mean, I don't, like I said, it's not like they're giving him a free car. They're loaning him a car until the car gets repaired. So I don't know. I just think like, what's that?
Even if they were just giving him a car, it would be no different than the hundreds of thousands of dollars that A-listers get just to show up to an award show. Like, I don't know if you know that they get little gift baskets full of things just because they came, you know? So it wouldn't be any different from that type of advertising. And what I find interesting about like the meshing of A-listers and YouTubers is that not only are you seeing A-list celebrities having their own YouTube channel, you're also seeing or beginning to see quite a bit of crossover. You'll have celebrities coming onto large YouTubers' platforms and doing a collaboration video with them. Just off the top of my head, I can think of Kathy Lee Griffin came on, I think, Jeffree Star's YouTube channel. And so they're sharing audiences with us. And to be frank, I think that we have a stronger connection with our audiences because we talk to them every single day.
You're right. Actually, The Rock actually announced that he was having a YouTube channel, or he was beginning a YouTube channel by coming on Lily Thing's YouTube channel. So you're right. The regular celebrities are starting to ingratiate themselves with top-level YouTube talent. So you were absolutely right about that. And I think that's where this whole ideology is coming from too. Because like YouTube subscribers and viewers, they feel like they have such a close connection to us as creators and whatnot that somehow they feel like things are supposed to like be different because we're YouTubers, and technically YouTubers are not like celebrities and whatnot. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, when a YouTuber gets invited to a Apple event or a Samsung event, they're giving a media pass. I mean, they're considered media. So your top level YouTubers that are getting invited to these tech events or any events like beauty events, whatever the event is, that YouTuber is given a media pass. They are seen as media celebrities, media influencers. So like Shannon was saying, it's all starting to mesh, man. There's like really no difference. So the marketing that you guys are beginning to witness between larger brands and YouTubers is only going to become more apparent as time passes. It's not going away. It's not going to change. Like Apple, actually, shout out to Samsung, because Samsung was one of the first companies that I noticed personally that began to pick up on how influential YouTubers are. Like Samsung was one of the first companies that invited YouTubers out to their Samsung keynote. Apple just started to catch on in the past 2 or 3 years, but Samsung has been doing it for like 6-7 years now. But these brands are finally beginning to realize that YouTubers have real clout. They have real live actual influence, and working with and working directly with YouTubers can move your needle if you're a brand. It's no question. It's like I kind of joke about MKBHD. Like if MKBHD did a negative review of a phone, he could single-handedly kill that phone or that company in one negative review. Like, not even joking. It's like that he did the review on the HTC Ultra and he called it a waste of space in his review. Basically, he reviewed single-handedly killed that phone. It killed the sales of that phone. It was over with. Once that review went out and he pretty much land-based that phone, it was over with for that phone. It was over with. It was a wrap. So these brands are recognizing the real life influence of YouTubers, and they're starting to gravitate towards YouTubers. And this is not changing. This is only going to become more and more of a thing as time goes on.
I thought Genosis asked a good question. He said, "What if Acura, whether Acura was the only car company to reach out to him, or maybe there were other car companies that reached out to him?" That's interesting.
I am pretty sure Acura was not the only company that reached out to him. I have to believe that several other companies probably reached out too. Maybe Acura was the first company. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure there were more than a few companies that reached out to him. They'd be fooled not to.
Mm-hmm. All that free advertising. You think you see somebody, a golfer, or somebody wearing a pair of shoes, and they're into sports. You see somebody who's in tech driving that car, you associate the two, and then you say, oh, that person's good at this and they do this. I want to be good at X, so I'm going to do Y as well.
Yep. And tech grant is still early, and we don't know all the details. I mean, I don't really know how much more you need to know. I mean, the dude got into a car accident. He got a car from Acura. I mean, what more is there to know? I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean,
what if he gives it a bad review?
Yeah, I think people think he's gonna do like a YouTube video on the Acura, and I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't really think that's the case. I mean, now if he does do a video about the Acura, then that's another story entirely. We'll have to revisit that. But right now, I don't think there's a video coming on about the Acura that he's been given. I think it was just Acura reaching out and being friendly and trying to get, like you said, PR. But I don't think there were any deals made for him to be like a advertiser or give him a review. I think they just wanted the PR and figured that it would be a nice public relations gesture to give him a loaner.
Just from a contractual standpoint, I'm sure that that whenever a YouTuber does a video, there's usually a contract, especially if it's a large channel. Contractually, it would be impossible to write something up that quickly. And for his size of audience, the value of the review is probably, honestly, like the price that he would charge would probably be greater than the value of the car.
I don't know about that,
well,
but yeah.
There are large beauty YouTubers whose rate sheets are like 60 grand for one video.
Actually, you know what? Actually, never mind. You make a good point. I forgot. Yeah, you're right. Because he could probably charge up the yin yang. But yeah, and that was another point that I made on Twitter today. I don't know how many of you all may or may not be aware, but a YouTuber cannot do a sponsored video, which means a YouTuber cannot get paid by a brand to do a video and not disclose that information. It is against the law. So a lot of people out there questioning YouTubers, are they sponsored, this, that, and the other? The YouTuber they have to. They are legally obligated to disclose that they are sponsored if they do a sponsored video. If they don't, they are breaking the law. So you all don't really have to wonder if a video is sponsored or not. They have to disclose that information. So, I mean, how they disclose it is another story entirely, but they have to disclose that information. The FCC will eat them alive if they didn't disclose that information about being sponsored or doing a sponsored video. So a YouTuber has to disclose that the video is sponsored. Usually, I think within the first 30 seconds of the video or somewhere in the video, they have to let you know that video is sponsored. Otherwise, they are breaking a law.
I think they can also put it in the description, which is why I always look in the description to see if the video is sponsored. There's also laws that vary based on where you're from. So in the US, yes, the FCC requires that you disclose you're sponsored. But in I think it's either Australia or the UK, I can't remember which, their laws just haven't caught up to technology, and I don't know that you have to disclose if you're in Australia or UK. I can't recall which country it is, but one of those countries you don't have to disclose, or it doesn't have to be as obvious as the FCC requires for the US.
Right. Yeah, like I said, it is different. The laws are different in different countries. Like you said, in the US, somehow, some way in that video description, whatever, they have to disclose that the video is sponsored.
And then another interesting thing that people probably don't know about is that you don't have to disclose. And I think that the law needs to change on this. There are such things as paid negative reviews where you can get paid. Yeah, that look where you get paid for a negative review on somebody else's product, and you don't have to disclose that you're being paid to do a negative review because it's not a positive review. I don't know why that's the law, but for whatever reason, you don't have to disclose that you're getting paid for that. Yeah.
What?
I think I've seen that before too. I'm pretty sure I have seen that yeah.
Time out. What? What? Okay, if I understood you correctly, you just told me that people do paid negative reviews of other brands without their knowledge?
A company will say, hey, I want you to do a negative review about my competitor.
What?
Yeah.
That's a thing? Oh my God.
Yeah, I think it's horrible. And you know what? It is a thing. And I didn't believe it at first. But then I had like other larger YouTubers being like, yes, I've been approached to do this. I would never do it, but it is a thing that people will pay for.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me put the glasses back on real quick.
Yeah, that's shady.
I need to switch modes here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So let me get this straight. There is such a thing on the interweb as basically legally defamating another company in a YouTube video or a video in general, and you're saying that this is actually a thing. Wow. Isn't there, and you say actually it's legal? How is it even legal?
I don't know why exactly, but I think that the concept is that you're not paying somebody to say positive things about your product. So it's not, I don't know. I literally don't know.
But you can be sued for defamating some actual person. So how can you legally defamate a company?
I don't think it's defamation if you're talking about a product. If you are talking about a product and you see infomercials where they're like, it's falling apart. And it's like, it's not falling apart. You're just using it wrong. I think that there are ways to make a product look bad.
Okay, right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But people just go out of their way to try to make the product look bad. But it's like I imagine they'd have only a few competitors, which was the only time that this would make sense to pay somebody to do a negative review is if you only have a few competitors and they would do that negative review. And then as a result, people would be like, oh, well, that one I've heard is bad, so I'm going to buy this other one. And I think I've seen that before where the person had a link to the other company in their description. And I think that company actually had paid them to do a bad review of this other company. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
But even if you're giving a product a negative review, you're technically defaming that brand who made that product. So how is that legal?
I think you can say whatever you want about a product.
Wow.
I don't think you can say whatever you want about a person.
Wow.
Like legally.
See,
I don't think it's right, obviously.
This is why I love talking to you and having you on my live stream, because I just learned something, and this is crazy.
In this whole other space, like the beauty community, we know all this stuff. Like it's a big deal over here.
Holy, you know what? That is just mind blowing, man. I don't know what to do with that right now. my brain is trying to process the information I just received, and I'm just like, wow.
When I first heard it, I was like shocked. And I was offended that the FCC doesn't regulate that.
Wow.
It's just shocking.
Take right then. He wanted to bend to fall into the category. Oh my God. What is going on? What is going on? All right. Shannon, how do you feel about Black Friday advertising?
I think it's probably really expensive for the companies buying it.
No, but I mean, you as a consumer, how do you feel about it?
Oh, I knew. Yeah. It's pervasive. it doesn't bother me. I hardly watch TV at all. And I have YouTube Premium, so I basically see no ads.
Me and YouTube, that's right. YouTube Premium is the shit.
If you watch like even just an hour of YouTube a day, you should get YouTube Premium.
Hell yeah, you should. YouTube Premium is life. Can't imagine life without it, man.
Plus, I don't know if your viewers will know this, but they pay out a higher rate for YouTube Premium users to people that the premium users are watching their videos. I don't know if your viewers know that, but if you like a YouTuber and you watch their video and you have YouTube Premium, YouTube will pay a higher rate to that YouTuber. So you're actually doing them a favor.
That is pretty awesome. I think I was aware of that, but I didn't really fully know. This is why I keep coming. This is why I keep bringing you back. You're awesome.
But I mean, I don't have a problem with Black Friday advertising in any way. And to me, it's the same as regular advertising. It's just advertising. We've always had it. I think they're probably paying too much for ad space, and they should probably hire one of us to do reviews on their product instead. And they'll probably make a lot better, higher rate of return on that.
So yeah, there's so every year around Black Friday, a bunch of YouTubers do their best deal videos, things like that.
I got one.
What's that?
I have a blog post planned for that.
Oh, okay.
Like a blog post gift guide.
So like the last night I was talking to Jason, and he has a problem with the Black Friday advertising and things like that. And he's not alone. I think this is like a sentiment among a lot of people about Black Friday advertising or how it's done or what it like represents. And well, I think what's lost in it and whatnot is that we need to realize that there are real life people that work at these retailers that make money during Black Friday and Thanksgiving. Like their livelihood kind of depends on this stuff. So while you might not like the advertising and the methods and the ideology that it represents, there are real life people behind the company. So like when you step into a Target on tomorrow night or Best Buy, those employees need those hours and they need that money. So that's the angle that we don't really talk about too much. But
I think it depends on the employee. Some employees are tired of working either Thanksgiving night, which I think is ridiculous, or Black Friday. But I remember when I was 15 or 16 and I was working my first job. Oh my goodness. I love that. I was like, oh yeah, getting paid time and a half for double time or whatever it was, the law that I had to get paid. And I was like, I'll work these 12 hours. Thank you very much. So I agree with you in that respect. Like, I think it's hard for me to say, like, I think it should be a choice. What are they going to do? Vote every year, whether they're open on what hours they're going to be open, that's kind of unrealistic. But, and I agree with you that there's a certain aspect of, and I think what Jason was actually talking about yesterday was the aspect of consumerism and conspicuous consumption. And there's definitely a lot of that going around. And I think that there's way too much pressure on people to not only buy gifts, but buy gifts maybe that they can't afford, and to spend money and there's actually an economic, okay, I'm going to get too wonky. I don't want to get into it, but
don't be shy.
I don't want to get into, there's this whole economic principle about when people are buying gifts and the actual amount of money that actually gets wasted because the value of the gift the person that you're giving it to is less than the price that you paid for the gift. There's like this whole episode of Adam Ruins Everything about this economic principle that I can't even remember the name of right now, but but there are so many better things that maybe we could be doing rather than just feeling pressured to buy large gifts for all our friends and family. And I think one of the things that you can do is you can talk to your family and be like, hey, do we even want to exchange gifts this year? Or do we want to have an experience instead? Or you say, hey, let's all just do a Secret Santa. That way we don't like overspend or feel pressured to overspend. Because like I was saying, the value, like if I buy you a $20 t-shirt that you would only pay $10 for, I've just wasted $10. That's the principle. But You know what I'm saying? Do you get it? Am I explaining it right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, but yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
I'm like in the chat, like looking, is people following? Am I making any sense at all? But I would prefer that people didn't feel as pressured, and I think advertisement plays a large part in that.
Okay, so I would ask you, how is that different from advertisement the rest of the year? Why is it such a thing like on Black Friday?
Because there's emotions attached. The rest of the year, I don't think that anybody is like, ooh, the fall sale, I have to buy something. Like, or ooh, the spring sale, or maybe like, I don't think that anybody's like, oh, I have to buy something. Whereas I feel like when people are exposed to all this advertising and all these feelsy advertisements with like just like ecstatic children just opening presents, you know, I feel like there's that compelling aspect to the advertising, and it's more designed to like pull at your heartstrings instead of being like, hey, we're having a great sale on this thing, you know. I feel like, and there's all these emotions attached.
Isn't the whole purpose of advertising to get into the human emotion psyche anyway?
That's a good point. No, I feel like they do an excellent job. Like the agencies that are putting together these ads are doing a fantastic job of catering to their audience. From a cultural perspective, is it healthy? Is a completely different question from whether or not they're doing a good job. You know, and I commend them. They're doing amazing.
Interesting. All right. So I'm going to start passing out some links because I know we got some people that want to jump in here.
Yes.
I'm gonna let them rock out. So
the Tech Rant Live says, with gifts, I purchase things that people would need or greatly appreciate. That's the idea, right? We want to try and make sure that we're buying things that people need or would appreciate. And I think if you don't ask, you know, you might have a difficult time with that. But if you ask, then it's not a surprise anymore.
Right. Yeah, the whole psychology or advertising the thing is really,
oh my goodness. Mediocre Tech says that it's also a competitive day to see who gets the best deals or the biggest purchase. Oh my goodness, this taps into like our brain where we're like hunter-gatherer types. So yeah, I totally get that. I'm that person that's like, I want to get that good deal. Absolutely.
Wow. You just took it to the prehistoric ages with that one.
So Mark C says that the automobile ads with husbands and wives buying each other cars. Yeah, completely. I agree. Completely wacky. That's what he says. Just totally wacky to me. I completely agree with that. I'm like, who is buying? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm out of loop. You know, I'm just not in that income bracket, but I cannot see myself and my husband ever buying cars for each other. And frankly, I would not want him to buy me a car. Like,
well, you know, it's not always about one. Sometimes things just happen and surprises happen, Shannon.
Just buying me a car is not ever just going to happen. Like, that is an expensive purchase that I want to have a say in, unless I'm in that income bracket where it's like, oh, you spent, you know, $50K on a car. That's cool. Thanks. Like,
she's like, if you bought me a car, you bet to tell me you brought me a car. No, you got a problem.
mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. So I just sent out some links. I'm gonna see how long. I'm not saying who I sent them to up. They just got to be alert and check their Twitters, but we'll see who figures it out and comes in and who doesn't. I'm not saying nothing, but I just sent out some links and we'll see who buy their phone.
Yeah, hopefully that gets in here. He'll have some pretty cool opinions about this stuff.
Oh yeah. That's an opinionated dude. All right. So what else? So what are your thoughts on Cyber Monday? Are you a Cyber Monday?
I'm a huge Cyber Monday person. Yeah, I cannot wait to figure out what I'm gonna buy on Cyber Monday because okay, like I'm a makeup lady, so all the big makeup companies are going to have some good sales on. I know Ulta is definitely going to do something on Black Friday that I'm for sure going to be doing. I'm not sure. I might put a gift guide together for that one too, on my website. But some of the deals that are on Black Friday on Ulta, because I follow Ulta really closely, I just know their stuff. Some of the stuff they're putting on sale is like, that's the best price they will actually have all year. Whereas some of the stuff I'm like, oh, they put that on sale all the time.
Ooh, so I did not hear you mention your Lululemon. Ooh.
Lululemon does not do good sales on Black Friday. I could go in. They don't. I could go in there and check and see what they have, but it'll probably just be their traditional rack, clearance racks. And then after Black Friday, they usually put the clearance racks away. They never take them out again. And then at the beginning of the year, or on Boxing Day, which is the 26th of December, they'll take them out, and they'll have their big sale for Boxing Day, which again, it's usually they don't really have great sales at Lululemon. They just don't.
Probably because you're making too much money for them.
It's possible. There's some articles online that talk about what percentage of their retail items get sold at retail, and most of their stuff gets sold, at least as of like 2 years ago, most of it was getting sold at 90% or higher.
Wow. Oh, somebody got a link.
Yeah, I got the link.
You got the link. You paid attention.
And I got the stunner shades.
And you got the shade. My man coming in hot.
Yay! Zach is here.
Hi.
Oh, he paying attention too. People are paying attention. I like this.
Somebody talk to me about what you guys think about what I just said. I feel like it didn't make any sense at all. Especially when
about the whole if I give you a $10 gift card,
yeah.
but you actually think it's worth $5.
Yeah,
I think you're smoking something funny.
Oh wow.
There's an economic principle. I'm looking this up.
I hope to God somebody calls my phone again.
Oh God.
Now that we're on here tonight. How are you guys?
I'm amazing.
Party time, baby.
Who's this other guy with the glasses on?
Some guy called himself Tech Rant, man.
Okay, he just looks different.
A little different. I'm putting my headphones on because I don't want to be echoing.
He looks like I should hire him to like protect me or something.
Yeah, bodyguard.
Am I echoing?
No, you're fine.
Okay, good. Okay.
No,
I was in the middle of booking my hotel here for CES, and then I heard Viper talking about MKBHD and cars and stuff, and it was interesting last night having that conversation.
That was very interesting. That was a very interesting conversation.
But I think my stance is still where I was at the end of that conversation last night, which is I understand where Jason was coming from, but I'm in the agreement of we don't know enough, and it looks like it's just a loaner. Acura took advantage. Marquez has a car now. It's a win-win. Right?
And my man Tech Rant said he did a lot to him about this. He said, I guess he wants to throw in 2 cents on it. Tech Rant, where you at, man?
Man, I'm totally in the boat to where I don't have an issue with it whatsoever. Like, I made the point on my stream before, like, okay, it's not like Marquez just jumped into the tech game for the money and is all of a sudden taking every bit of sponsors and money and all the stuff that's coming at him. Like, dude's been doing this for what, almost 10 years. Mm-hmm. He started as a kid. He's probably the reason why almost either 50 or 75% of the people who are in tech right now are actually doing tech. And we, like Zach said, we don't know the details. We don't know if there was contract signed. We don't know if there's some secret deal going on. So,
well, he even said himself in a couple follow-up tweets. So I went through those. He said something to the effect of, you know, it's a nice vehicle. I'm not sure if I could go back to a gas vehicle. He actually said that.
Yeah.
So that tells me right there. I mean, it's probably a rent. I mean, it's just a loaner, right? Let's just. Acura probably just gave him a shout, said, "Hey, we got something to help you out." And knowing the nature of Marquez, I mean, we should all basically know how he is. He just said, you know, he threw out the tweet, "Hey, check it out. These guys helped me out."
Right.
Yeah, like you were saying on Jason's live stream last night. I think anybody in that situation would have threw out the same tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if my car dies tomorrow, and it's probably a likely thing that it happens, if Zach shows up with a Honda Civic from 1995, I'll take it and put a smile on my face and say, Zach's the greatest guy.
I used to have one of those, man.
Like, I don't like, okay, this is my thing. It only seems like a conflict of interest if he gets an Acura, then all of a sudden he's like, oh, Tesla's the worst on earth. Acura's the best. You should all buy Acura. Like, that in that point, I would be upset. But
I'm gonna find the tweet where you mentioned. Okay, so here's the tweet where the car is, and then there's gonna be a couple follow-up replies from him. Luckily he has got you can find his tweets pretty easily here. Are you gonna get Are you going to do an impression someone asked him right away, are you going to do an impressions review on it? He replied with, nah. He replied with, nah, NAH. So, and then there's another reply here. They literally just plopped an episode of autofocus in your lap. Now just make time for scheduling production for it. And then he replied with, I mean, I already did the NSX. I don't know what he's talking about there, but, then he said, okay, here's a reply. You're really spoiled. Nice ride. Would you consider an Acura? To his reply was, honestly, I don't think I could go full-time back to a gas car, but I guess I'm about to find out, ...
So he did. I think he did a video of an Acura NSX. That's what they were talking about.
Yeah, I think that's what he's referring to. I don't remember the video myself. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Basically, the moral of the story is people need to chill. It's okay.
No, Jason Lewis needs to chill. Get back to your guitar.
No, the problem is Jason. Well, not a problem, but the thing is, Jason was not alone in his sentiment. It seems like a lot of people shared that sentiment. So I'm like, what is really going on here?
Did you send a link to Jason? Because we were actually chatting just before you went live.
I have not sent him a link yet. I figured he would, if he wanted to come, he would like show up in the live stream at some point. But
I think he's playing Battlefield. I think he's playing Battlefield, but if you send him the link, he'll jump on here.
He'll definitely come on. While we have a brief moment here, I just want to say it's utility. That is the economic principle. It's the principle of economic principle. I had to look it up. I was like, I'm making sense. I know I'm making sense. I just need to look up the right word. And if you look up like the inefficiency of gift giving, you'll find a lot of articles.
Shannon, I never doubted you.
I'm sorry. I have a business degree. This is this is like one of the things that
I never.
I feel stupid now being around Shannon because I don't have.
No,
please.
I have a diploma in multimedia design and communications, which is kind of hilarious because I can't even do my own thumbnails. But
no, Shannon.
It's a time-saving mechanism. You are amazing at talking and doing videos.
I think we'd all agree I'm amazing at talking, and to the point where I know that Viper sounds like, why did I invite him on? Why doesn't he shut up? I know he thinks like that. I know you do, dude. I know you do.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I knew it.
Viper said, I plead the fifth.
Exactly.
So, no, Shannon, no, you don't have to feel stupid around Shannon. Shannon will enrich you, man. She will make you smarter. You gotta hang around Shannon, man. Shannon's amazing.
Hey, did you guys buy your Vid Summit 2019 tickets yet?
Oh, no.
I'm not buying mine until I know I'm not going to be pregnant.
Oh, damn. I don't have a better excuse than that.
Wow.
Just saying.
I have zero follow-up on that.
Damn, Shannon. Oh, Lord.
I'll let you know if I get knocked up or not.
I was going to be like, I got to wait until I save up money. She's over here like, well,
you guys see these? Do
you guys see like, what are we looking at?
Nice. We're looking at some Star Wars. Talk, Zach. We have to talk.
Star Wars cases. They're so awesome.
Star Wars.
I like that.
Which one?
This is for the 10R. This is Darth Vader. You guys probably know him. He's been in a couple movies. And a guy named Boba Fett.
Ooh. I like the Darth Vader one.
These are symmetry cases, so they're thinner than the usual. You know, the thing that sucks, though, is they came from my company's warehouse, but they've been clearly used or opened before. So these look like these were a return. So I'm going to have to contact the company and be like, what the H? But whatever.
Those look cool, though. Those do look
Returns. Too good. Zach's too good for those.
Well, I actually purchased them. I mean, it was an employee purchase. I mean, it's cost less 10%, but still, come on.
So Shannon, you said that you are going to be getting some beauty stuff between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And me being the man about tech, I got this goodie right here that which I have not opened up yet. I'm waiting to do a video on it.
Tell me what you got.
This is the Amazon Echo Show second generation right here. And yeah, this thing is legit. I'm gonna check it out here sometime this weekend. We'll be getting into that.
Is that the one with the speaker or the screen?
This has a 10-inch screen, yes.
Okay, cool.
Shit.
That thing thinks that you're talking to it constantly. It's like really needy. It's like, oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah, you gotta be careful with Alexa. She's nosy. Yep. But the other one that I did a video on last night, the JBL. Oh my god, the speakers on that thing are amazing.
That thing looks cool. Like I think you actually did you put a link in there because I'm gonna use it if and buy it.
Yep, I sure did.
Okay, cool.
But it's I think it's on a US only or it's a US link. I don't know.
I don't care. I ordered the those in-ear monitors for $25 that Jeff did a review on. Ones that look kind of purple and everything.
Oh, okay.
I think I could go with all my purple phones.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm going to support you, so I'll be using your link there. It looks good. That JBL looks good, man.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. Appreciate you, dude. But yeah, that speaker, just the speaker alone, man. And it's funny because I put it in my kitchen. Not it like I spend a lot of time in my kitchen making pizzas and pizza rolls and whatnot. And it completely didn't even dawn on me when I put it in there that I could watch YouTube live streams and videos. I'm like, oh wow, I can actually do this while making my pizza. Like, it's pretty badass. And it's funny because I have a small house, but I have the house is not the biggest, but it's kind of smallish. But it's so loud and clear that I can pretty much walk into any room and still clearly hear what's going on the video. So it's like, damn, it's badass.
We still don't have access to the new Google Home speakers here that have the screens here in Canada. Like if I wanted to order,
you know why?
Oh, the Google Hub. Oh man.
Yeah, we don't have access. Why is that, Shannon?
No, do you know? I'm asking you. Do you know why?
I don't know why. I know it took forever for us to get the Google Home Max speaker. It was funny. I ordered one on eBay. Finally, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I paid the extra $120 and I bought it off this guy off eBay. It was brand new inbox. And then 4 days later, they released it on the Google store in Canada. Like just the stupidest timing.
They didn't mess with you, Zach. They saw that you ordered on eBay and they were like, "Oh, we need to mess."
Yeah, with you. But even Linus Tech Tips, he did a video on this because he's in Vancouver and he wasn't allowed to review it and everything like that because it wasn't available in Canada. So
is there some sort of no? But what is it? Was there some sort of regulation issue? Like
I honestly don't know. I think it has to pass like certain rules, like based on I don't know. It has to do something with the CRTC up here, which is the Canadian Radio Telecommunications Commission. It has to do something with that, but I don't see what. I mean, again, the one I have is a US version, and it links in with my Google Play Music account, which is awesome, and my Spotify. I just tell it, whatever Google, we'll say Google, and and play this on Spotify, and it does, and it's great, right? And yeah. So I don't
like one of those old laws that goes back, decades ago to where somebody's brothers, cousins got mad at somebody and made a law.
It might. But here's the funny thing: our internet laws are actually more up to date than the United States, actually. But for certain electronics, depending on what it is, it just takes time. For example, I don't know. It was kind of funny. I was watching Easy Computer, the girls over there tonight, and they were talking about how they don't have access to Huawei and everything like that. And Eric was saying it has to do with opening up the purse strings and this and that, and the Kirin chipset in there. It has nothing to do with that. Why Huawei isn't available in the United States it has to do with the guy that's in the White House there. I mean,
pretty much, yeah.
Right. So I mean that's a whole different conversation. But
Agent Orange.
Yeah. So I mean that's the only reason why you guys don't have access to Huawei. And I mean, beautiful. And the camera is just so awesome.
Yep, Zach is absolutely right. It has nothing to do with processors. It has everything to do with the government.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that Eric was saying that's ultimately what he was, but he was speculating that could be because the wallet hasn't been open or because they haven't shown the money to the U.S. government. No, it has nothing to do with that at all. It has to do with one guy making a stupid decision for the entire country.
Very much. The Donald, gotta love him.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be a Trump fan, but even I'm hardcore conservative. But even now, I look at some now I'm just like, CNN has become Comedy Central now. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I honestly, I turn it on, I'm like, wow, how do you guys put up with this down there? I just don't understand it.
So, Miss Shannon, you know I gotta ask you, how is Red Dead Redemption 2 treating you?
Oh, I love it. I am at like 50% right now of the game. 50% through, yeah. And I am loving it. I don't want to give away spoilers, but I'm really afraid to move the plot forward much further. I'm very concerned for my character's well-being. So I've just been like hunting and running around and doing some like side quests.
Well, the last time I talked to you about this, you told me that you wouldn't move past chapter 3 because you didn't want to advance the story past chapter 3.
I'm in 4 now, so I
you moved on.
Yeah.
Darn.
I'm worried. He has like a little cough. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen to him. Hey, it's 1890 or something like that. Like he's probably gonna die.
So you guys were talking about Black Friday and Thanksgiving or everything. So tomorrow is Thanksgiving in the United States. Tomorrow, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So what are you guys all doing?
I'm watching football.
Yeah? Are you gonna make a turkey for yourself?
No, God, no, I don't cook.
No? You don't? Okay. Shannon, what are you doing?
I am going to go to the in-laws, and my mother-in-law is making little hens for us.
She's making hands?
Hens. Like hens. Like, yeah.
Thank God you said hands. Okay. Tech Rant, what are you doing?
I'm going to spend as much quality time as I can with my girlfriend and my son. And somewhere around, was it like 6 o'clock, I'm going to go pick up a TV and come back home and chill.
You're going to buy it on Thanksgiving? Like places are open on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, because I was going to buy it tonight, but I had to pay another bill that came up unexpectedly. And so basically me and my girlfriend are going half in on the TV tomorrow.
Cool.
We're thinking about getting a TV too. We bought one a couple of years ago and we got it for like a couple $100, and I was like, we need to do that again.
Yeah, the TCLs look pretty legit for their price point, hey?
Yeah. Everybody's liking the TCL. My dumbass went and got a Hisense, and the damn thing has light bleed. I actually got 2 Hisense TVs. I brought the first one, it had light bleed, so I exchanged it for the second one, and the second one has light bleed. So I just like, okay, I'm gonna go. Damn it, fuck it. Kind of ridiculous.
I mean, like I'm at the point to where I think I said this before, but my current TV is starting to go bad on me. But I've had it since 2012, and that was a Black Friday TV, and that was one where I had like a really deep discount. I had like $500 off, got the TV and kept it and just used it and used it and used it. Like I had so many other opportunities to buy a 4K TV, but I was kind of listening to my dad, and he was just like, look, just don't buy a new one yet. Just wait until the other one breaks, then buy the new one. And then I'm kind of glad I listened to him. So that's literally the only reason why I'm getting a TV tomorrow.
I honestly don't even think we're going to go 4K. I think we're just going to stick to 1080.
It's more so the deal, and I have the Xbox One, and I kind of want to do like the games in 4K since I have certain games, and it's the Xbox One Pro.
If you don't game in 4K, is there actually enough content on your TV providers, I guess, whoever you guys use to use 4K?
No, not at all. They're not even ready for the next like 5 years at least.
There's like 4 channels maybe through my provider. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly I'm on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yep. Tech Rand, he knows the procedures.
So yeah, you can get 4K. You can get 4K through Netflix, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I know with the new Google Home, the receiver thing, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I know with that one you can get some 4K stuff.
Really? I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to get the newer one though. It's like $55. I think it's like $55 right now. But you can get some. But depending on like what's available through Google Movies or whatever.
You're talking about Chromecast. Okay.
Yeah, Chrome. That's what it is. Chromecast. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There is some 4K content on there. So I never thought about Netflix though. Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon. I'm gonna have to agree with the techie tech guy. You need to get yourself a 4K TV, girl. I'm just saying.
I'll talk to my husband about it. I don't know if he's even interested. Our in-laws have one, and like, yeah, they only have like 4 channels that even have 4K abilities. So.
Yeah, but like Tech Rand was saying though, if you do like Netflix or Hulu or something like that, and
we do. We Netflix quite a bit.
You can 4K Netflix. There you go. Boom. Bam.
Yeah. Another thing I'll do is we have like a little mini PC. So it was like a PC that I built for like $200. And what I'll do is I got it connected with an HDMI cable. So I'll actually watch, YouTube in the living room. And I'll be like, it'd be so much cooler if I could actually see this in 4K, since I actually can select 4K on the computer, but the TV is only displaying 1080. So it's an all around thing. It's a price thing. It's a 4K thing. I've been suffering through this TV for the past 2 years, and I'm ready to move on.
So I'm going to do some quick conversion here. This is a 55-inch TCL. It's their Amazon #1 choice for 4K. I don't know what the refresh rate is, but it is the 2019 model. So that would suggest that it probably has a high refresh rate. I would definitely go 120 hertz and no lower. This is $549.99 Canadian, which is $415 US. Is that a good price?
Bam.
That's a good price.
That's a 55-inch. Like I have a 55 upstairs, and it's awesome. And we sit like across the room, kind of thing.
My house is 55-inch.
I want a TLD 80-inch for the wall down here in the studio. I want just bam right there.
No, Gabby has a Xbox One, and she doesn't even have a 4K TV. What you doing, Gabby? What you doing? You gotta rock with a 4K, girl. You gotta get a 4K.
I was in that same boat. The only reason why I went with the Xbox One X was I had got a little bit of money, and I also saw how certain games were actually playing better than the Xbox One S. Like, I actually saw the difference. And so that's why I went with it for gaming purposes at the time.
See, now here's a Sony 65-inch. This is only 10 inches bigger. OLED, blah, 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 $4,498.
Yeah,
like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what a spread, though, right? But, I mean, you know what a Sony screen is going to look like. Like, it's going to be... Yeah. This thing it looks like it's thinner than a piece of paper. It's ridiculous.
But that's how it is every year.
Would it pass the Ben test?
I don't know. Someone should make a channel just for bending stuff. Just everything.
Yeah, it's called JerryRigEverything.
I don't understand why people get so upset about that, because he's been bending phones since the start of his channel, pretty much. I mean, since he started reviewing phones and everything. So why?
Yeah. I don't think people are getting upset at him. I just think people are upset at the bend test in general.
Yeah.
Which I kind of agree. I don't see the point of them, really.
The only thing that upsets me is it's an impractical test.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's like if you take a tire and you set it on fire, right? Rubber is supposed to burn, but you're just like, well, this tire burnt for 18 seconds longer than this tire, so I'm gonna go with BF Goodrich.
Yeah. Zach is a huge dude. Zach is like I said in the video. That dude is jacked.
Yeah, he's big. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Literally, the only thing that drives me nuts, and I know this drives everybody else nuts that wears headphones, when he takes that knife and starts scraping metal, it's like I just want to throw my headphones at the wall. Just like
you gotta bail out on that one.
What's the opposite of ASMR? That's what that is.
Yeah, we need to come up with a term for that. The opposite of ASMR. Uh-oh. Back about the trolls money again.
Hold on, where's the speaker? Hello? Oh wait. Oh, I called myself. Sorry. I don't.
Oh God.
Wait, why don't you tell yourself that you're on Viper Live?
Yeah. Oh my God, that was funny.
Shannon, favorite movie?
Favorite movie ever?
Sure, why not?
Casino.
Oh, good pick.
Is that the one with De Niro and
De Niro, Joe Pesci, Sharon Stone. Don Rickles is in it.
Yeah, it's got everybody in it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of F-bombs in that one too.
There are. But I really enjoy the character development. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in that.
Oh, so Mediocre Tech and Modern Day Family Man both said Back to the Future. That is ironic.
Yes, the entire trilogy is good. Yep. And they better never remake it.
Oh my God, they better. Yeah, no.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Some stuff would just be left alone.
Yep.
So if you ask me, I'm going Demolition Man. I love that movie.
Oh man, I remember that movie.
Yeah,
that movie was a blast.
Classic movie.
What about you, Trenton?
What's weird is it's actually a tie, and they're both 80s movies. And I'm torn between the first original RoboCop because of the story and the satire of that movie was hilarious.
Yes.
And the fact that Detroit actually went bankrupt like many, many years later.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is the original Predator.
Ooh, you got classic, man.
Oh, wow.
Like those two movies, I can, if I ever lose my mind and y'all got to stick me in a nursing home, just put both of those movies on repeat. I will be perfectly fine.
So technically, teach the Training Day. That was a good one. Definitely.
That is a good one.
Training Day. Zach, what is your favorite movie, buddy?
Ooh, it's a coin flip between Rain Man and Dances with Wolves.
Dancing with Wolves.
The 5-hour version.
Oh, he did the long version.
Yeah, like I don't know. There's something about that movie. It just and Rain Man, like Rain Man was just on TV the other night, and I never watch movies that have commercials, like when like on broadcast television, right. And it was edited, like everything was edited, like all the F-bombs and everything like that. But I just love Rain Man because it's just got that whole range of emotion and everything. And when they go to Vegas and everything, like yeah, I always hear that music whenever I land to Vegas. Now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go count some cards, but I have no idea what I'm doing.
So Gabby said Rush Hour, and I have to go and love Rush Hour. Oh, that's one of my favorites, definitely.
When is CES, Zach?
January 7th through 12th. It's that week. It's technically the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I'm flying in the Sunday and flying out the following Saturday. So I'm staying 6 nights.
Nice.
I already got invited to the UAG party. I'm going to the Nomad party. TK Tech is supposed to be taking me to the OnePlus party. He went off today. He did a stream. He was going off about who calls themselves the Uncarrier. John Ledger, is that his name? Whatever.
Yep.
He was going off about how John Ledger changed something today, and he was just swearing up a storm, and he was driving or something like that. So I'm not sure what happened there. I walked in, I'm like, hey man. He's like, effing that. I'm like, whoa, wrong stream. See you later. Yeah.
So basically what happened with that is they came out and said, I believe this is on Metro PCS first, and it might roll over to T-Mobile later. If you purchase your own phone, right, and you come to Metro PCS, like they encourage that, just for them to put the SIM, to activate the SIM to go into your phone, it's $15. And then if you decide to go with another one of their phones, like let's say you change your mind, then you have to pay $15 for the next SIM. And
they've been doing that up here for years.
Yeah.
But
it's like it kind of sucks because no matter what, you're still paying, even if it's the same SIM card, you're paying the same amount over and over for the same SIM and the same number.
Yeah, they've been doing that up here for years. Luckily, the guys that I like, for example, when I got this iPhone here, my carrier, my guy that I know, that he was able to get me like a $20 credit, right? So it kind of works out, right? But yeah, they charge for every little thing up here. We don't have 3-year contracts anymore now. We have max 2-year, but then I think they have something called tabs. So it technically, when you work it works out to like a 3-year, but it's still really only a 2-year contract. But there's a tab amount to it. So yeah,
I mean, the thing that sucks about it is you get a phone, you get a SIM card, and you get the ejector tool. You can take the ejector tool, take the SIM out, and put it in another phone on your own.
What are these?
But you still have to call them, and they still have to switch it. Like you're forced.
Oh, they went that far and locked it so it won't activate on another phone? Man, I take my SIM in and out of phone.
You don't have an option.
Wow, I take my SIM in. Wow. Oh, wow. So they locked the SIMs to the device, is what you're saying.
Like before, and somebody mentioned this in the chat, because I had Metro PCS a long time ago. A long time ago, you would run into the same problem to where you would put the SIM in and you just had to call customer service. Now If you go to the store, they charge you. If you call customer service, they charge you. If you type somebody a message to Metro PCS, they charge you.
Wow.
Every single time.
That's messed up.
Right. So it sucks. So like, you know, let's say in your position, right, where you have multiple phones and you switch your SIMs in and out between phones. You own the phones, you own the SIM, it's your same number, but you have to pay every single time.
No, wow. No, up here I can, like, for example, tonight once I'm done putting all my apps on here, because I'm just picking and choosing I can't remember, like, I don't have everything memorized, and obviously I can go into the Google Play Store and I can figure out what, but I'm just gonna pop it out of the note, pop it in here. Like, I've already switched over my text messages and everything, my WhatsApp and everything. So you're saying if I was down in the States, I'd have to call up.
Yeah.
Wow, that's messed up, dude.
So I have a question though. I'm with AT&T, and I've never heard about any of these policies.
Yeah,
is this like a discount carrier? Because I'm thinking it's like the discount airlines where they charge you for your first bag and they charge you to use the restroom and they charge. You know.
It's getting to the point to where they're starting to use fees as a way to generate revenue.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, Metro PCS is a discount carrier, Shannon. They're a subsidy of T-Mobile. Well, now T-Mobile owns them, but yeah, they're a discount carrier.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So looking at the Black
Friday, hit you up with like, you get all these deals and all these savings, and then when you start looking into the fees, you're just like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, leave it to Tech Rant. Tech Rant will leave no fee unturned, man. If there's a fee, he will find it.
Viper, what did you pay for your PS4?
$400 or something. Well, I ain't paying. I traded in some stuff for. But
there's
yeah,
a PS4 holiday bundle here for $259 that comes with the Spider-Man game.
Yeah, but I brought a PS4 Pro.
What's that?
I have a PS4 Pro.
What's the difference? What's the Pro?
The Pro is the one that enables 4K. It's an enhanced version of the regular PS4, basically, and it plays 4K or 4K capable and stuff like that.
Now there's an EOS Rebel T100 for $349, regular $529. It's $200 off. I don't need another camera, but it'd be kind of cool to have that.
Speaking of cameras, I don't think I've ever asked Shannon, what camera do you use to do your videos?
For filming, I have a Canon 80D. I also use my Canon G7X for vlogging style, which I love. But I'm probably going to start going back to my Canon 80D for vlogging.
Speaking of vlogging, you haven't vlogged in a while, Shannon.
That is true. I have a video coming out. Okay, so I have vlogged, and that video I'm not even sure when I'm gonna feel like I can put it out. And then I have another video coming out that I'm really excited for. That is how to get good grades in college. That's the one I'm really excited about. It's not just work hard and and go to class. It's
are you teaching people how to cheat?
Nope, I don't do that.
This has to be gold. This is coming from a woman with 3 degrees. She got 3, not 1, not 2. She has 3 degrees, and she's telling you how to do well in school. This has to be good.
It's decent advice from somebody who knows that, like any other social constructed system, college is also a socially constructed environment.
Damn, you sound like Roberto Blake.
I love him. Oh my goodness.
Where is Roberto? We should get him in here.
Oh, who knows?
I have some of the same opinions on education, and except that I think that he came to his opinions in a different way than I did, but we ended up with the same opinions. And I just want to have a conversation with him for like 4 hours on education, but we ended up talking about like YouTube.
So there's a 75-inch 4K UHD Samsung LED, so 75-inch for $17.99, regular $2,300.
So I actually I sent Roberto a link. I don't know if he's actually going to see it or do anything about it, but he has the link.
Did you enclose a picture of a lightsaber?
I did not know. I did not know.
Oh, check this out. These guys have you guys remember those plasma balls where you touch it and like the laser touches like it's a globe thing, you touch it and it touches your finger? No,
like that Samsung Q thing?
No.
Oh, you mean the one that has like the electricity in
Yeah,
it?
like right, with the electricity, right?
Yeah.
Right, remember these?
Yeah.
They have them. I'm gonna. This is the Source. The Source Canada. You guys have Source in the United States, right?
Oh, what?
No.
The Source.
We have
No,
like
the Source Circuit City got shut down.
Oh, remember those? You know those speakers that dance to the water, and like as the bass goes, the water goes like that and glows and everything. Those are on sale for $15. There's so much crap on here I want.
All right, we're gonna take Zach non-focus and make him focus. Zach, you have a hole in your wall. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna get some drywall and I'd patch it up.
No, not what I'm talking about. Washington, oh, you have an opening behind you. What are you gonna do about the opening?
Oh, you mean back here?
Yes.
Oh, where, between the lightsabers?
Yes.
Well, let's make sure everybody can see here. So right there, right?
Mhm.
I've got a signed photo of Darth Vader, signed by both Dave Prowse, who was the actor inside, and signed by James Earl Jones, that I'm going to hang up there. You guys want to see it? You guys want to see it? Hold on.
There we go. So
Man,
I don't
I'm
know
like
if
extra
Roberto,
jealous right now.
I don't know if Roberto's here or not. I think Roberto will link. I don't know if he might be listening.
Jason? Wasn't Jason supposed to come by? I just quickly want to answer Tech for Your Needs question because it's more complicated than just answering it. So I have three. One's in business. One of them is Asian Studies for International Trade. But the last one is a double major in political science and international studies with a minor in Mandarin Chinese.
All right. So
Damn!
Sorry. It's like kind of long to type out. So.
Whoa!
Well, I went to a community college.
I don't know if you guys can see that. I focused in on it.
I don't even think you need to go to college, period.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but I focused in on it. But this is signed by both Dave Prowse, who was the body and the actor inside the Darth Vader suit, and James Earl Jones, who did the voice, obviously. Now, if you really want to get technical, Bob Anderson did the stunt work.
No, we don't want to get technical. No.
But Dave Prowse was the body, and here's a little piece of information that pretty much only hardcore Star Wars fans would pretty much know. Dave Prowse is actually, he's not allowed to go to official Star Wars events. He's blacklisted. And the reason why, this is the story, and this is the follow-up, okay? So I actually have Dave's book here. Apparently before Empire came out, a newspaper quoted him wrong, saying that, oh yeah, Darth Vader's Luke's father, right? And George Lucas went ballistic. Like, how dare you? Like, nowadays you couldn't do that, be everywhere, right? And so many people found out, whatever, but obviously it was still a shocker for most people because of spread of information. But the way the story goes is that Dave never actually confirmed it when he was asked by the reporter. The reporter put words in his mouth. And it's been proven now that Dave never actually gave up that information. So in my opinion, the blacklisting of Dave Prowse should be lifted. However, earlier this year, Dave Prowse said he was no longer doing events or traveling overseas. He is in poor health, and I have a feeling he's going to pass away very soon, which is kind of a bummer. So,
well, that went dark. Wow.
Yeah, well, that's just the truth of it, right? So, but Dave Prowse was actually originally told as well. If you watch the documentary, it's called "I Am Your Father." It's on Netflix. Watch the documentary; it's really good. It's called "I Am Your Father."
That's a hell of a name for a documentary.
Yeah, it's really good. Someone basically remade the scene where Darth Vader, his helmet's taken off there with Luke. Okay, that scene originally was supposed to have Dave Prowse. So he was originally told, "We're going to use your voice." Now, if you guys have ever seen any of the outtakes or any of the scenes where it wasn't, like, obviously James Earl Jones' voice was added later on. If you've ever seen any of these scenes, it's kind of comical because Dave Prowse has this thick Scottish accent and everything, and like, search the ship. Like, it's pretty funny. You guys can find it on YouTube.
Yeah,
so
I died laughing at that.
They ended up going with James Earl Jones, and then as a compromise, they told him, "Hey, we'll let you do the unmasking scene." To which they didn't do. They actually ended up filming it late at night with I can't remember the actor who played Darth Vader, like the face. But anyway, it was a completely different actor. They did it at night with like a skeleton crew, right? And that was kind of like the last straw. And yeah, so Dave Prowse got to put it lightly, but you got really fucked over by Lucas and how that all happened, because he was originally told they would use his voice and they didn't. Then they said, we'll let you do the unmasking scene. They didn't.
Holy shit. I asked you, what you going to do? You're holding your wall and you're going to a whole dialogue.
Sorry, I thought it was interesting. Sorry.
Man, you are definitely knowledgeable about your Star Wars.
Yeah. Sorry. But anyway, that's signed by both the actors that, you know, and then Bob Anderson did a lot of the stunt work. So the lightsaber stuff, because Dave Prowse was just horrible at trying to learn things. Like he could do some of the basics. For example, he did a lot of the stunt work in the Obi-Wan Kenobi Darth Vader scene at the end there. You know how like there's a lot of tight shots, but there's not a lot of fancy stuff going on. And when things started getting a little more fancier, that's when they brought in Bob Anderson. In fact, the scene in Jedi when Luke goes to meet Vader, when they bring him there outside the Ewok village, and you see Darth Vader's hands, seeing you've constructed a new lightsaber, and they go into a tight shot of his hands. That's actually a third guy altogether who's just a Darth Vader fan. I can't remember his name. They brought him in just to do that 3-second scene.
Apparently the face was Sebastian Shaw.
Sebastian Shaw, that's what it is. And then they end up dubbing over Sebastian Shaw with Hayden Christensen when they re-released episode 6, which I just thought was moronic because he didn't look like that when he died. But I guess the excuse is that was the good side of him, the light side, whatever, before he turned to Vader kind of thing. Whatever.
Okay, since we're on the topic, what is the difference between all the lightsabers that you have hung up behind you?
Now you just opened a can of worms. Okay. Here we go. So first of all, they're all made by a company called Ultra Sabers. Okay. Ultra Sabers, they specialize in combat ready lightsabers. And I know it sounds silly, but these are as strong as kendo sticks. So you can go hard with these. Now, these particular blades that I have on here are mid-grade. So if you can go mid-hard, but if you could snap them. But anyway, some of them are designed with aspects of the movies. So some of them will look like it, but not quite. So they're not replicas, because you can't do replicas without incurring, trademark and all that kind of stuff, right? So there are different aspects. But if you really want to get technical, this first one here, you guys can't see it, obviously. That one's based off of, I can't remember the character's name from Rebels. And then that's just one that they made, and that's one's based off that the Emperor's hand over there, that purple, blue one, whatever. That one's based off of I can't remember the character's name from Legends. Anyway, then on the far end I have I can't remember all the names right now. That one's the Graflex that's done for Luke. It was technically Anakin's, and then Luke got it. Luke lost his hand with it, and now Daisy Ridley's character has it. Ray, right? Well, actually, no, it got broken in episode 8. And then the two in between there are based off of Gabby knows that character's name. Asana. Oh, she has Ahsoka. There you go. Based off hers. They're based off hers. Yeah, and those are the ones that I have that, like, I can change the color and stuff like that. I have 15 other ones in another room that aren't hung up.
But you have more? Wow.
I have 15 more.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've been collecting them for a couple of years.
It's safe to say that you are a lightsaber collector.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've only ever bought them. Like, there's other companies out there like Saberforge and things like that. I've never bought their stuff because I really like the quality, and I've only ever had an issue once with Ultra Sabers, and it was taken care of really, really, really quickly. Yeah, sorry, Tim. I just had a brain fart there, but yeah, Ray, R-E-W or R-E-Y. Wow, jeez. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I've got a few others. Because every time you order one of these, they give you a stunt saber, which doesn't do anything. It just turns on. And there's like high-powered LEDs in there, so they're very bright. They get very loud, and of course they clash when you hit and everything like that. They're a lot of fun.
So, Mr. Star Wars nerd, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
This should be an easy one, Zach.
Empire Strikes Back.
Ding, ding.
Yeah. I like it because the bad guy essentially wins and all hope is just lost. And then, dude loses his hand and then hand gets locked up. So dude loses his hand and then hand also gets locked up. Yeah. And then what up, player?
Damn.
There he is.
Another person that pays attention. Nice. I like when people pay attention to their phone. What's up, Travis?
What's going down, man?
Zach is just cooling us on Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, I'm just geeking out. I'm done now.
No, you're not.
Listen.
Travis sent me a very nice message the other day on Twitter. Travis, that meant a lot to me. Thank you.
Oh, good. I was just talking about how sexy his legs are. Basically, is all that was.
True.
So, Travis, did you get a chance to watch Jason's podcast last night?
No. I saw the very, very, very beginning, and then I didn't get to finish it because I had to work today.
I'm interested to get your thoughts on this whole ordeal with not ordeal, but the reaction to MKBHD getting a loaner car from Acura.
Oh, yeah. I did read his tweets about that. Did that become like some type of big controversy? Because I didn't understand why it would be.
Not really, but some people think that it's a conflict of interest, and I'm not seeing why, but
I don't see it. So what? So explain to me what happened. I know that he got in a car accident. I saw something about that, and then I did eventually see a tweet where he said something about like someone gave him a car, but I wasn't sure like how that happened or anything like that.
All right, so we don't really know how it happened, but like you said, he got into a car accident, and 24 hours later, Acura, I guess, reached out to him and offered him a loaner car, or we think it's a loaner car. And yeah, he tweeted a picture of the Acura, and he said that he had the Acura while his Tesla was being repaired. So
okay,
so he has the Acura, which we believe is a loaner car, but some people are making it more than what it is for whatever reason. I don't know. It's weird.
Doesn't matter to me. Like sure. I just look at it my way. Like if that happened to me, would I say no? I'd be like, hell no, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna say yeah, bring it on over. Drop it off. This is the address.
So I was on the podcast with Jason and Zach last night, and Jason, I think Jason was having an issue with it because of the value of the car. Apparently.
What difference does it make? I'm not asking because I'm trying to challenge it. I'm literally asking like, what difference does it make?
I don't know, man. That's what he said.
I've messaged Jason and said you should join us.
Yeah. I'd like to understand why he has a problem with it, and I assume if he has a problem with it, then if he was in the same situation, would say no.
That's what he said last night.
Yeah. I think it's more on personal principle than it is on anything else.
Yeah, I think you're right, Zach. I think with Jason, it is a matter of personal ideology.
Well, what's the ideology that's being broken?
He for whatever reason, Jason thinks that the value of the car or something it creates some type of conflict of interest because MKBHD does car videos on his channel or something like that.
Mm.
So he thinks that he'll be swayed then.
To sway to do better car videos?
No, to think that Acura is a better car because they gave him a loaner, I guess.
So my guess is like MKBHD is not itching to do an Acura video without them paying him or something. And if he gets to keep the car,
he actually said that. He's like, no, I've already did the NSX, right? But he'll probably end up doing a follow-up saying this is the experience because he already did one video saying this is what happened, and then he talked about how I'm interested in the experience because he always hears bad stories about how people with Teslas get in situations like this and then parts take forever, repairs. I'm interested to see what that is. So I'm gonna guess. I'm pretty sure there's a 99% chance he's probably gonna do a follow-up saying this is the experience. But he did also say during that video as well, now I'll have to Uber it around everywhere. I'm like, think to myself, there's no way you're gonna be Ubering it. You got a car.
That sounds like BS to me.
Yeah, I mean, you got a car hookup.
Yeah.
Right. And this is before that, right? So
it's definitely an ideology thing because I compare it to this. I've known people in my life that, let's say something tragic happens to them and it's no fault of their own, but you offer to help them out and they will emphatically tell you no, no matter what. And that's just their belief system. They believe that they either got to do it on their own, they got to earn their own thing. They don't want to have help from anybody. That's just the way they are. That's where I think it's just a belief system.
The other thing is we don't know how that conversation came to be. We don't know, like, is there going to be more to it? Like, maybe they want to sponsor them. They're like, you know what? This is a great opportunity for us. Let's sponsor you now. Like, I don't know. Like, we just don't know enough to try to draw any type of conclusion. And personally, like, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, I asked Jason last night, what's the difference between the company sending a phone as opposed to Acura giving him a car? I don't see a difference.
Kind of the same, on a bigger
something
scale.
deeper than that. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's it.
But there was something deeper because we started getting into the conversation, and there was a comparison of like Ford versus Chevy, like something to the lines of, well, I would never buy a Ford because of whatever reason, or like it almost kind of felt like a brand loyalty thing for a second, but I got kind of confused, and I'm like, so is it about the brand? Is it a Acura thing? Like,
Yeah.
and even Zach was like, is it about how you value something? Like, would it be different if it was a different car or a different value or a different person?
I think it's just fresh as hell that, like, if we do this big enough that a car company's going to give us a loaner out of nowhere, like, that's pretty fresh.
But so before you guys try, me and Shannon will talk about how the landscape of media changing and about how YouTubers or top tier YouTubers are becoming A-list celebrities. They're like, there's really the separation is narrowing very much so. Like, actually, A-list celebrities are actually coming onto YouTube now. Like, The Rock has a YouTube channel, Will Smith has a YouTube channel, et cetera, et cetera. So the gap between A-list, main list celebrities and top tier, top influencing YouTubers, the gap is narrowing. So they're almost becoming one and the same. So what I was telling Jason last night is that this is stuff that happens to top tier A-list celebrities every day. Like, if they get their car accident and like that, somebody giving them a car, they're just not going to be carless. So I put MKBHD in that same ilk. He's the biggest tech YouTuber in the world. He has the most influence out of any tech YouTuber. If he gets into a car accident, he's not going to be carless for long. It's just not happening, dude. That's what it is.
Yeah, that was the only thing about that video that kind of made me roll my eyes when he said, like, oh, I'm going to have to Uber it around for a while. And I'm like, there's no way you can Uber it around. No, you're not Ubering it.
But in fact, you do know that YouTubers do Uber a lot, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. He lives in Jersey, right? I think.
Yeah, he lives in Jersey. Well, his studio's in Jersey, though. Yeah.
Or whatever, yeah.
And to add on to what Viper is saying is, like, I see this firsthand every single day because I work in the school system and I'm in IT. So I'm constantly going past kids every single day. What do I see? YouTube. It's not like when I was growing up to where we would come home, we would watch Toonami on Cartoon Network, we would watch Saturday morning cartoons, and then we would come to school and talk about what we saw on TV. Now kids are coming to school, or they're using Google Hangouts or using Facebook Messenger, and they're chatting about what's going on YouTube in the moment live. So I see where brands are coming to YouTube like, okay, so basically the future of people consuming stuff are between the ages of 5 and 21 right now, and they're all on YouTube.
Yep. I mean, like Tim R in the chat just said, he said MKBHD and I Just Need a Celebrity. Absolutely. I Just Need was just on Good Morning America like last week. So yeah, I'm telling y'all, the gap is becoming more and more non-existent between A-list celebrities and YouTubers. They're pretty much one and the same these days, man. So,
but some guys like the gap, like the store. Bad jokes. I'm done.
But
I'm gonna go back to spending money.
But here's the other thing that if people really want to think about this, we are going through the same history repeat that happened years and years ago when everything was on radio. All of your advertisements were on broadcast radio, and a lot of people couldn't afford TVs, and TV was like the new thing. And then once people started getting television sets into their houses and cable, and it became more mainstream, we started seeing more TV shows. We started seeing a hell of a lot more ads. Like, I think in the 90s up until the 2000s, we got bombarded with more ads than anything else. And then now we're on YouTube where, you know, at first there wasn't a whole lot of ads. Now there's ads everywhere. You got to buy, you know, YouTube Premiere to not even see ads. And even then there's some ads somewhere on the page. So it's just happening, you know, once again. Like, you're not going to be able to avoid it. Even if you go to a website like CNN, right? even though I shouldn't be reading CNN half of the time, I go to CNN and check on stuff. I'm constantly, hey, check this out. Bam, 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 bam. I'm like, I remember when websites there were 0 ads. Now there's ads everywhere.
You can even have ad blocker on, and you can still be exposed to advertising through something called native ads, which is basically content that brands have paid for. For example, like sponsored videos on YouTube. But another thing could be an article on CNN that talks to you about why Nationwide is the best insurance. They won't say it like that. They'll say how to get the best deal on insurance or something. And then in the article, they'll link to the Nationwide website. Now, to most consumers are not sophisticated enough to be able to tell the difference between this type of native advertising and sponsored content, which is why on YouTube, for example, we have to say, like, this video is sponsored, or we at least have to have it in our description, sponsored by.
Going back to that it never happens. And the people that think they're doing it properly are not, either out of not knowing properly or just disregarding the rules. And I'm telling you, in 2019, YouTube is coming down hard. They've already posted a blog post about this. So if you are being sponsored, i.e. you were paid to do this, or you need to disclose that by clicking that button, using a hashtag spawn, hashtag ad, it does not cut it anymore. Will not. And you'll lose your channel. Like, so get used to it. Like, start doing it right now, correctly now, so you're ready for 2019, because YouTube is going to come down hard on everybody that's not doing it proper right now.
So you used to be able to block all these ads. You used to be able to block all this, or even with Premiere, if you have a subscription, you can skip by the ads. But it's becoming even more difficult with this whole native advertising thing.
The thing about it is, brands will always find a way to get their advertisements where they want to get them, man. It doesn't matter what we do to try to get around it. Even Twitch, even when you being a subscriber to the Twitch Prime, you used to be not subjected to ads, but not anymore. Even if you have Twitch Prime now, you're still subjected to ads, and now you have to go buy Twitch Turbo to get rid of the ads. Now it's crazy.
I mean, I don't mind ads, especially if it's something I'm interested in. But I don't like the excess. Like, I pay for YouTube Premium, whatever the heck it's called now, right? So, right, because I like that non-ad experience. But for example, I have another account that I use to sometimes post or watch or whatever, and an ad will run in front or whatever, and it doesn't bother me that much because it's usually related to like stuff that I'm interested in or something like that. So the ad targeting nowadays it's really good. I mean, yeah. I mean, we've all heard the Travis's story about talking about things, and the next thing you know, he's got a YouTube ad, right?
Yeah, if I do a search for something on Google, it shows up in my Facebook feed. Like, okay.
I watched a YouTube video with one of my favorite YouTubers about a cosmetics bag that I wasn't going to buy because I thought it was too expensive. Then I go over to my Facebook feed and I see an ad for a less expensive, very similar bag. And I did buy that. So it works.
So
yeah.
Danny 310, what's up, Danny? How you doing? Get Flossy Carter on here. Yeah,
right.
I wish, man. That dude had been avoiding me back to play since the last time he came on here with me.
That was fun times, though.
That was fun time.
He announced today. I assume you watched his video today that he's going to have another New Year's run, and then something else, like one around Christmas time or something. That New Year's last. Remember were you there for last year New Year's Eve for his live stream?
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
Yeah. He's doing it again this year. It's gonna be nuts.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord.
Roberto can't join us right now. He's playing Overwatch.
I'll see what it is. I'll see how it is, Roberto. I'll see how it is.
I probably shouldn't be telling you guys that, but I literally messaged him on Twitter. I'm like, can you join us? Can't. Playing Overwatch. That's awesome.
I'm not even mad. Like, if you're gonna get your gaming on, this is the time to get it on.
Yeah. Good on him though. Like, it seems like he never rests. So good on him. Though.
I mean, Shannon's like 50 hours in the Red Dead Redemption 2 over there. So it is what it is. Yeah, you know what I'm doing. Oh man. But I started playing Madden 19, so I'm gonna be into that a lot over the next few days.
Dude, I can see you yelling at that game right now. Be prepared to yell, kick, and scream at that game because it's so much stuff that people didn't figure it out now. That is just ridiculous. It's crazy.
They're all 12-year-olds.
Oh, yeah. So, Travis, what's going on with you, man? What's happening in your new YouTube neighborhood, man?
Man, I'm just trying to get over this cold, man. I'm just trying to get through that hassle.
Oh, no. I know what's going on, Travis, bro. So you just brought the 10R, which is interesting. But not only did you buy the 10R, you now have an iPad Pro.
Yeah, I need to do something about that. I don't got this much money. I'm flossing like I got it. I ain't got it. Everything on payment, almost everything on payment plans.
You'll be both, bro. You'll be both.
Well, the phone is. So the thing is, like, I got another week with the 10R, and I think I have the Christmas return policy through for the iPad, so I'll probably have till January for that. And the 10R is great. I'm just wondering, like, do I really need it? And I'm almost like one or the other might have to go. I don't know. I just haven't decided which, but I'll tell you, man, this iPad Pro is smooth as silk.
You're enjoying using LumaFusion?
I played around with it a little bit last night. I haven't got a chance to play with it again today, and I'm waiting until tomorrow to get my USB-C to SD card adapter, so I can actually bring some content in and actually edit with it.
This guy right here.
Mine will be in tomorrow. Actually, not that specific one. Mine has like HDMI and a bunch of other things. But
so you got this one's from the Apple Store. So
yeah. No, I guess it'll be a Friday, not tomorrow. But anyway, I'll try to edit my next week's videos with it, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, back she goes.
I was editing one video for my main channel here, and then I realized I didn't have a lot of the transitions or like, the MTuber stuff things, whatever that we normally use, right? And I was trying to find similar, and I couldn't. So I'm actually going to edit my VidSummit video with it and everything. But even then, I'm kind of like you as well. Like, this is terrific and all, and I like the use case of it for travel and everything like that. But I'm still not convinced that I actually need it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's. I love it. And I'm going to try to give it everything. I'm going to give it every opportunity over the next couple of weeks. Every opportunity. And we'll see. The only reason I'm even kind of hesitant is because it's not the regularly priced iPad. That's literally it. Because otherwise, if it was just a regularly priced iPad, I would keep it. I wouldn't say anything else about it. But because I had to spend like money, money, it's gotta bring it. It's gotta bring it.
Did you buy the 11 or 12?
11, because the 12 is big enough, but I don't need the 12.
Yeah, to me, if you're gonna buy a 12, it's like I already have a 15-inch laptop, right?
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. My kids have been loving it though. They've been drawing all sorts of crazy things. Things I didn't think they knew about, but I mean, they're just kidding. But yeah, I downloaded, I can't remember what drawing apps and everything like that. I'll have to pop it open here and show you guys.
Yeah, I didn't get the pencil because I knew I wouldn't need that. I did get the keyboard case like a dummy. But,
so I downloaded Procreate and Linear Sketch. And Procreate is wild. Linear Sketch is just like how you would think. Let me bring up here. This is something my kid drew. This is supposed to be our house. It's cool though, right? And then I was able to take that and then like airdrop it to my phone and then WhatsApp it to my wife because she still has an Android.
I do have a question since you have one. This is the only currently that I can think of in my house. USB-C to 3.5. This came with that new Mobile 3.
Okay.
Could not get it to work with the iPad.
To listen to music?
No, I actually want to use it for my lav because I want to shoot on it too.
Oh,
that's what I need. I need something that I know will work because that's like a video I want to do.
So that came with like a cheap phone, right?
Yeah, this came with a cheap phone, so I'm thinking maybe this is just garbage.
I'm betting it's the quality or it's not transferring the signal properly, and you need to get right.
So I figured maybe you might have one or something.
No, and if I did, no, I don't. I only have. I mean, the highest quality one I have is probably for the Mate 20 Pro, but I haven't tried it.
Oh, give it a shot. See if you can get you have like a 3.5 millimeter like mic of some type, right? Like
I've got a Boya here, yeah.
Yeah, I would love to. If that works, let me know, because
Why don't we try it
one of
right
my
now?
videos. Yeah, let's do that, because literally one of the videos I want to do is shoot and edit a video on the iPad, like the entire video.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna find my dongles, and we'll do this right now.
So, Mr. Travis, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, man, but
Yeah.
you got a few minutes for your boy.
We got.
We gotta. When I open this up, we gotta do that video call so we can get it on video, man.
We can do that. Absolutely. Just let me know when. Absolutely. I love making calls on that. You can make Skype calls now and stuff on it too.
I heard, yeah. Yeah, I'm just.
And so Tim in the chat was saying that you need to get the one that comes with the actual DAC. Apple sells one for $9.
Ooh, let me see. Link. So let's get that link. Let's get that link going. Apple.com.
So somebody was asking me in the chat if I still have my iPad. I do not. The funny thing is, when I did have my iPad, I had Affinity Photo on there, and I never used it. But yeah, Affinity Photo will be one of the best photo editing apps on there. Shannon,
I want to see a comparison with LumaFusion between the regular iPad at $329 or whatever, or whichever one works with the pencil, versus the new iPad Pro, and I want to see what the actual difference is, because it's hard for beyond the materials and all the other jazz or whatever, screen, blah blah blah, whatever. For me, I want to know performance wise, is it worth the step up or not?
Yeah,
I
someone
see
asked me
everybody
that in the
doing the
comments.
iPad Pro.
Yeah, and the funny thing is I should have, when I was at TLD, I should have thought to ask this. Maybe not even a better question, because that's a great question. So, like I said, someone asked me in my comments today about that. But what about even just last year's Pro? Because those are going on sale for cheap. Well, quote cheap, like $500 or something for like the 10.5. So can that do it? I mean, obviously it's not gonna render as fast, but can it do everything else?
Well, that was one of the things that I was looking at, because Android Stud, who's in the chat, he said that he edits his videos on an iPad, and I know that he shoots, I think, 4K, and I don't know if he's shooting on an A63 or A65, but that's still 4K footage. And so what I think of, product wise, when you think of the iPad Pro, you're thinking of, okay, this can do 4K footage, but can previous iPad models handle 4K footage?
Yeah.
And do we need to pay $700, or can we pay $329?
So Shannon, I'm curious. I know you have an iPad. Do you have Affinity Photo or anything like that on your iPad?
Do I have a what now?
Do you have Affinity Photo on your iPad?
I don't think so.
Okay.
A what photo?
Affinity, it's the photo editing program, Affinity Photo.
Oh, Affinity. No. I don't. Like I said, I mostly just literally use it to watch like Netflix, and yeah, it's.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. iPads are good for that. Absolutely.
I should learn how to do some stuff on it, because I originally bought it because I was like, oh, I can edit videos, and then I realized, oh, can't have Final Cut Pro on here.
She's like, not so much.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A Final Cut Pro on it. I'll be editing videos on there.
Maybe one day. Hopefully, that's the goal.
I don't think Apple would do it, because like most people, and I'm not talking about like the upper echelon of people, I'm talking about most people get a MacBook Pro or an Air for a Final Cut if they're a creator.
Yep.
And they usually get the cheapest. I got the cheapest one.
I'm on my MacBook Pro right now, like just talking to y'all.
Okay,
and
so what
even with LumaFusion, I'm considering getting an iPad and just using LumaFusion.
Yeah.
So what I have here, this is the Boya. It's got that ridiculously long cord, right?
Yeah. Well, they're saying in the chat that you need to get the one with the active DAC, but I'm reading the reviews on Apple.com, and they're kind of hit or miss.
So my understanding is that the Razer has an active DAC because it's a multimedia device. So this is the Razer dongle. This is the OnePlus 6T dongle. And this is the Huawei dongle. We're going to start with the Razer one.
Nice.
All these dongles, man.
All the dongles. Dongles.
So what program should I go into like record and stuff?
Just the camera program. The problem with it is the camera. The microphone on the iPad Pro is really good. So if you're too close to it, you'll think that, because that actually happened to me. Like I'm sitting there going, "Oh, it worked," and then I realized, well, if I take the microphone way over here, then it's not working because the mic on this thing picks up really good. So you'll have to like have the iPad like, I don't know, somewhere else.
I mean, the cord is long enough. I'll just back up. So
yeah.
Record program. So like I got FaceTime on here. But like, what else is there?
Yeah, or just the camera app or whatever. That's what I'm gonna use.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, just the regular.
Yeah, just make a video with it.
Where's the camera app?
Yes, you can use LumaFusion on your iPhone. Someone Genosis asked.
That is correct. Yes, you can.
Okay, so I found the camera. Okay, so here we go. So, dongle.
Okay.
And
Stay on target.
Stay on
Dongle
target.
gate.
Okay. So, okay, we're gonna plug this in.
Or voice memos, like Sam Jones says. Either one.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use it for video, so that's all I care about.
I'll just clip this. Well, what I'll do is I'll rub this as well. We'll see.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
It's like rubbing your nipple.
Okay, and okay, so flip this around. Now, is there any option? No, of course, there's no options within the actual app. You have to go into settings.
Of course not.
Is there something in the settings for the camera where you have to tell it to use a different input?
Not that I've seen.
Nope,
I think it either works or doesn't.
I wasn't not that advanced, buddy.
Okay, well, I'm going into the settings anyway. How come I can't find a camera app on here? There it is. Okay, so camera app, preserve setting grids, record video, 1080, slow-mo, formats, smart. Okay, so there's nothing like that. Okay, so we're going to go back into the camera. I'm going to swap this around. Video. Okay, and I'm going to hit record. So now it's recording. I'm this close. I'm going to back up. Keep on recording. I'm going to back up. Keep on recording. And I'm going to rub this thing and see if it picks it up. Hello, 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 hello. That's it. Okay. So now we'll stop record. I'm getting shocked in the ear because of the static electricity. Damn it. Okay, so now I'm going to play this back. So I'm actually going to unplug. I'm going to unplug this. Let's see if it worked.
Which dongle was that?
This is the Razer one. So I'm going to take out this earbud so I can hear. So now it's recording. I'm this close. I'm going to back up. Keep on recording. I'm going to back up. Keep on recording. And I'm going to rub this.
Oh, I need this.
And see if it picks up. It worked. It worked with the Razer dongle.
I need that.
Okay.
Now we'll stop recording.
You can buy that Razer dongle.
Can you? From where?
From Razer. That's where I bought the phone. Let me try the other dongles.
So, because the thing is, if you go on Apple's site for that thing, it's got 2 stars, and a lot of people are saying like it doesn't work.
It sounded perfect. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but it sounded great.
Yeah, no, it sounded good.
Okay, I'm gonna you get point for making Shannon smile. You get point, buddy.
Here's my question: can you actually? Oh, this may sound like a dumb question, but can you take your iPad up to the store and be like, "Hey, I want to test the dongle out"?
That's probably what I would do.
I would definitely do that if I were you. So let me. Yep. I'm gonna try this One Plus dongle. I can't remember if One Plus puts a DAC in there. I don't think they do. Okay, so now we're recording. Hello, hello, hello. Going back. I'm gonna turn. Going back. Rub. Okay, gonna go back and get shocked in the ear. God damn it! Ah, Jesus. Okay. Now I'm gonna play this back. Okay, so now I'm recording. Hello, hello, hello. Going back. I'm gonna turn. Going back. Rub. Okay, so this dongle is bullshit. Didn't work. There's no DAC in this. Oh, I didn't hear
you. You could literally tell.
What's that?
You could tell because I couldn't tell just by listening.
I couldn't hear the rubbing. Oh. Like I could with the Razer. So now let me try the Huawei one. Like I told you, man, like that I put this in my full review for the Razer phone, but if you are into multimedia, not just gaming, the Razer phone is where it's at. Like I'm using it almost exclusively to watch YouTube now. Like it's awesome. So I'm gonna try the Huawei. I don't think the Huawei one is set up like that, but let's try out the Huawei one. Okay. Can you guys imagine if we're spoiling somebody else's video? Oh, you can't use this footage for your own video. This is me. Okay. I don't care. All right, so let's. So this is the Huawei dongle. So we're plugged in and recording. Okay, we're recording. Hello, 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 hello. Backing up, backing up. Hello, hello, hello. We're gonna turn the head. Rub, 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 rub. Gonna go back. Ow!
Why is that happening? I don't understand why that happens.
It's because it's so dry here, and it's.
That's hilarious.
Okay,
Because he's got carpet and he's wearing cotton and he's generating electricity and discharging it back into himself.
Gonna turn the head. Rub, 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 rub. Gonna go back. Ow! So it worked with the Razor. Let's do the Razor one more time. Just
so the other two did not work, but the Razor one did.
The Razor one did because I believe if you go to Razor's website right now, yeah. it lists their as with a DAC. I'm 99% sure.
Zach, we're gonna get you like one of those anti-static wrist straps that we gotta wear when we work on equipment.
No. All right, so I'm actually within the app. I didn't plug. So before I originally before this, sometimes there's key, Travis. I plugged in before I launched the app. Mm-hmm. So I'm actually in the app right now. I got the screen working with the app. So I plugged in. Here's the thingy. Where's the mic? And okay, so we're gonna do this again. So here we go. Test, 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 test. Backing up, backing up, backing up. Ow, ow. Test, test, test. Backing up. Hello, and rub, 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 rub. Gonna do a couple more of those. So you guys can hear it on screen. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna play this back for you guys. I'll lift this up so you guys can hear this. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Test, 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 test. Backing up, backing up, backing up. Ow, ow. Test, test, test. Backing up. Hello, and rub, 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 rub. Gonna do a couple more of those.
You can hear that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the mic.
Nice.
So that works.
Damn,
that works, man.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm gonna record my next video like that. The screen is actually pretty good.
So for those of you in the chat who are musically inclined, please make a remix of that.
Yeah. Please do.
So yeah, there we go. I think I don't know what the Razer website looks if you guys looked it up at all, but that worked. Huh. I have no idea how much they're selling them on the Razer website, but it's got to be cheaper than. But then again, you got to factor in shipping, right? So
yeah, I'm gonna take a look.
That is good to know because I was actually gonna get rid of the Razer phone in the new year, but now I can't sell it without that. Like, huh? And that's the Boya. That's the $25 or whatever is Boya microphone, right? Mm-hmm. Got the 3 inputs here, so
I don't see it for sale separately. Poop. Maybe I'll have.
You know, I bet you that would also work with one of my older Rode microphones with the
oh yeah,
with the adapter to make it from.
It will.
Yeah,
that's the other idea. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I know.
So many different. I'm keeping the iPad. Yeah, I'm keeping it now.
Yeah, but I'm doing the shoot and edit on the iPad. Zach, settle down, young man. Settle down. That was my idea.
I know. I'll be doing a video on like how I edited on it, but it won't be anything like what yours is like. But
no, but that was good. That was really good because now you actually have a video where you can show that some of these are worth more than others. Not all are created equal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Razer advertises theirs with a DAC though. So okay, cool. So we figured something out today. We did some tech testing here tonight, everybody. So it's not all, Zach talking about Star Wars and stuff.
I feel like people really thought that was interesting, though.
Did you find that interesting?
Well, I found it interesting, and then people in the chat were talking, like, saying that it was interesting.
Oh, good.
Kevin Jones says it's out of stock. I can't remember if I have anybody else's DAC around here. What other phones do I have? Wait a minute. Did the Pixel come with? Oh, wait a minute. Do you still have your Pixel 3? Can't hear you, Travis.
Keep thinking.
I plead the fifth on that.
No way. Okay, so I was gonna say use your Pixel one, but you don't have it. Is there any point in me even testing it?
I plead.
Let's find out if Google gives. Hold on. Here's a good test right now. Let's just stick it to Google even more. Did they give us a good dongle? I'm gonna go find my Pixel 3 dongle.
Good question.
Hold up. What are you laughing about?
Travis. You didn't catch any of that, huh, Jack? You don't pay attention, do you?
What?
Did you hear Travis at the answer when you asked him what if he had a Pixel 3? Did you listen to him?
Well, you said I plead the fifth.
Yeah, exactly. Plead the fifth.
I know, but now the question is the question is I don't care whatever. But the question is now is the dongle any good that came with the Pixel 3? And so let's find out. So I'm gonna go find the box here. Hold on.
You do that. I'm just gonna laugh because Travis covered that bitch. Travis was like, "Get out of here!" You didn't. Funny.
I'm not saying anything.
You ain't got to say nothing, Travis. I can tell there. I can say it home for you, but I can talk for you.
I says nothing.
Let it be known for everybody watching in the chat tonight. If you want to know how much Travis values the Pixel 3, you have your answer. He doesn't.
Don't be looking for no more videos. That's all I'm saying.
Go, bro. Out of here. Out of there. Threw away like it was garbage, bro. Oh my god.
So what's everyone doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Are we doing the big turkey deal, even though a bunch of them got recalled, or what are we doing?
I'm watching football. Chilling.
What game?
The Bears play at 11:30 to go get the Lions tomorrow morning.
Snap.
And I'm gonna probably shoot this Echo Show video at some point. And Shannon's going to the in-law because she gets some good cooking from mama-in-law. Yep.
All right now.
We're having hens.
They're having hens.
Hens.
Mm-hmm.
And Tech right spending quality time with the girlfriend and his son.
Ooh, smoking a turkey for 6 hours. Go ahead and get it, Ed.
Oh,
dang.
Oh, damn.
Baked turkey probably recall shouldn't matter. Yeah, that's true, Sam. But I've always wanted to have a fried turkey. Never had one. I'd like to try one. Cowboys the only game that matters. Dr. DeVoe trolling. Trolling. No one watches the Cowboys.
Exactly. Nobody cares about the Cowboys outside of Texas. Stop playing.
No one watches that. You're so trolling. Get over there trolling. What are you watching? Cowboys versus 49ers? This is 86? What is this? It's back with it had its moments.
Shannon, were you born in 86?
What?
Were you born in
No, I'm so much younger than that. Viper. You insult me.
Flick of the hair.
Okay, you guys there?
Yep.
All right,
No,
so
we left.
so this is the dongle that came with the Pixel 3. I don't know what happened to did the Pixel 2 come with a dongle?
I don't know.
Because I have my regular Pixel 2, but I can't find the dongle. But I also can't find the charger either. I'm trying to sell it. Whatever, I'll have to find that stuff later. So this is the dongle that came with the Pixel 3. Let's find out if it works for this.
I wish that fell out of the box. Oh well.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't know if it'll work yet, right? But can you imagine
True. True.
I can't believe you got rid of your Pixel 3.
I didn't say that. I mean, never said that.
Travis.
Never said that.
It's all good. All right, so plug in, camera, video, flip it around. I'm not sure if it matters if I flip it around or not. All right, here we go. So plugged in and recording. Okay, so test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3, back. Test. Brother.
Zach's gonna die.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Dude, that hurts so much. Like, I don't know. Good Lord. Okay.
Did you just shock yourself again?
Yeah,
I did.
Okay. So Mark earlier said that it might be a good idea to like touch a doorknob or something.
It's just it gets so dry here. That's all, and it's winter. Okay, so anyway, let's play this back.
Okay, so test 1 2 3,
Whoa.
test 1 2 3, back. Test.
Ooh. It's overmodulated.
Test.
You guys hear that? I got to turn down too.
It's way too loud, and you're dying.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see if it actually picked up the rubs. Hold on.
Test.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so it did work. So it did.
but it
work.
works too well.
It does work, but it works too well. It's over.
Yeah.
The Razer one just worked perfectly. It was so clear.
Android Stud said this dongle show is lit.
This is the dongle show.
You like that?
Dang.
But there we go. There's a video right there.
Why did
Right?
they give a dongle with the damn iPad? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, they didn't give one with the iPhone.
Yeah, but in a weird way, you could say that the Lightning to 3.5 whatever has been out a couple times. But this is the first time they've done it.
Last year was only the first year. This is what Apple does: is they create a problem so they can create a solution and charge you for it.
Yeah,
That's what Apple does. And they have a long history of doing it.
Yeah.
All right,
the first time.
All right, Coach. Got you the link, man, to check your Twitter DM, bruh.
I sent Coach a T-shirt today.
You what?
I sent him a T-shirt.
Oh, right. Oh.
Anyway, but that's very interesting that worked. So between the three dongles, the Razr 2 and the Pixel 3 worked, but the Pixel 3 was just like, forget about it, right? It was just too, and I didn't do anything different. I just plugged in and we went.
Y'all crazy. Shannon crazy. The dongle fest.
So that makes me wonder, like, I know that, wasn't Jeff having issues plugging in a lav and using his iPhone?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was having problems with that.
But his iPhone is a Lightning, so you gotta remember that.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, shoot.
So I think we got Beth out there causing trouble. What's up, Beth?
Simply the Beth.
Martin Holland, what's how you doing, man? Ed Dalton out there, what's up, people? What's up? Oh, we got 43 people watching now. Damn.
Yeah, I shared it on my thing. I don't know.
Did you start getting electrocuted? People start showing up. So I mean,
hey, Zach,
That's why I'm here.
You should share it on your community tab. That's what I did. That way, get more
That's
people
going
on.
Okay.
okay.
Shared it a little while ago.
I see what y'all doing.
I will do that. Just give me a moment.
LeBaron, man, what's up, man? Yo, LeBaron, we got.
I can't wait to get my popcorn, man. I can't wait to get my popcorn.
Popcorn legit, bro. LeBaron, man, gotta eat your hand, LeBaron.
That's it, man. That popcorn is legit.
You know what?
Actually, I should say my wife found out. She's like, "Oh, so I heard you're getting popcorn," and I'm like, "Oh,
how did she find out?"
She goes, "What kind?" And I'm like, "It's a surprise. Can you ask him for this?" I'm like, "You already went to the website in advance. You acted like you." Hey, Coach.
Hey, what's up, you guys? How you doing?
Hey,
I got that extra large in the mail there for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate you sending it in man size.
Yeah.
Boom, shakalaka.
Man size.
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me on the show. Love watching you guys.
No doubt, man. So what are you doing at the holiday?
Drinking ass loads of alcohol pre-game tomorrow, and then I'm going to my cousin's to hang. What about you guys?
Which football game are you interested in the most tomorrow?
Come on, man. You know I'm from Detroit.
You're from
We live in Florida now.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so
You get
sorry.
tired of those winters, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah. I got sick of it. Yeah, I was about 30 minutes from Detroit Borg and Kevin the Tech Ninja.
Oh, for real? Wow.
Yeah, when I was in Michigan.
Crazy.
Small world, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Tech Red lost the shade. What happened, Tech Red?
Dude, I don't know how in the world you wear those things for 8 hours. I was struggling to read the chat. I'm like,
I'm gonna wear these ones. There we go.
Very nice. I like the way you're rolling.
I had somebody accuse me in one of my thumbnails while I was wearing these, saying, "Oh, this is just a troll pose because you're wearing those sunglasses." I'm like, "No, I put them on because they look cool, you twat." I mean, whatever.
We got to get Shannon some sunglasses.
That's awesome.
And then I got those ridiculous ones I bought with Viper on one of his streams. Remember these ones, man? I bought these. This is the night I bought the watch.
Oh,
I bought these. Remember these? Here, I'll put them on. They look ridiculous.
yeah.
They look like Snapchat.
yeah.
Shannon, where your shades at, girl? Where your shades at?
I don't know. I've got like 6 pairs of them. And they're all they're over there.
They're over there. She's like,
They're over there. It's so far. Can't go.
She ain't getting up. I ain't mad at
I
you.
am not getting up.
Shannon's the same person. Like when she leaves the house and she's halfway down the driveway and she forgot something, she's like, oh, "We've already gone too far. We can't go back." That's
The
Shannon.
only thing I will stop. I will stop for sunscreen.
No,
Sunscreen?
you're absolutely
Yeah.
right. You're
I'm
absolutely
that
right.
person.
We were not trying to do that, Janelle. I was just curious, but we're not trying to cover our eye. We don't want to do that. No.
Well,
You're right.
that's fair.
You're right. You're
Hey,
right.
does this mic sound all right, you guys? I just switched over.
Terrible. Can't hardly
Test,
hear
test.
you.
Can you hear me now, little girl?
Coach, did you go to?
Terrified. Okay.
You weren't at Vit Summit, were you?
No. Hell no, I wish.
Y'all have to come next year.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd love to see all you guys out there.
It's
So,
fun.
so this dude, Evit, just asked would I go outside with these glasses. Did you see my video with Jonathan Morrison, dude? Did you see what I was doing? I'm pretty sure it was pitch
awesome.
black outside and I was wearing sunglasses. Yo, the sunglasses.
And you know what the impressive thing is? You guys did that all in one take. So I don't know how John timed it, but he came up behind you right at the perfect time.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was gonna do that. I'm like,
That was one take. There was literally no cuts. I don't know if you guys saw it, but like where John comes around the car, and there's a car that's you guys can't see. You can kind of see in the background. Viper's talking, the car stops, and John's like, "Go, go, go!" And they're like, "No, go!" And John's like, "Come on, go." And he runs around behind Viper. But you guys did that in one take. It was really impressive.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's done that so many times that it's second nature.
Yeah, I don't know if JD was giving him hand signals or anything like that, but yeah, it was fun watching them work, man. I mean, Travis just came back from that, so he knows what I'm talking about, right? So
Travis knows.
On the wall for what was it, 3.5 days or something like that.
yeah. Did you guys shoot anything else besides what we just saw?
You talking to me?
Yeah, talking to you.
Besides what did we just see?
No. Besides, so you did your one video where you're like waking up with the bed, and
Yeah. That was the first day I was there. There was nothing else shot actually. So what ended up happening was we were supposed to do a collab on the last day, and he was still shooting the iPad video, which he has not released yet, which I'm really excited for. Like it's crazy. And then towards the end of that day, I wanted to do something more in depth with in depth with him.
Mm-hmm.
And there just wasn't enough time. Like it was really late. And he goes, "Well, I'll just do like an iPad thing with you or something like that." I'm like, I don't want to do anything kind of small. I want to do something interesting. So we'll just do it next time. Like he's so cool about it. He's like, "No, let me just do something. Let me help you get some of the views or something." I'm like, "Nah, it's not the point. I want to do something interesting." Like the trailer was cool. Like it was different.
Yeah.
So I want to do something different, something cool. I don't care. Like give me a video with, we talk about an iPad, maybe I get 10,000 views. That's great. But who cares? At the end of it, who cares? That trailer hadn't even broke 1,000, but like everyone's like, "Oh, it was awesome," To me, that's more cool. Yeah.
Travis, you can't die, bro. You can't die.
Yeah, take it easy, man.
Brutal.
Puff,
Ginger
puff,
ale
pass.
and lemonade.
Puff, puff, pass.
It's almost like it's Friday night. What's up,
Stop
Bear?
hot dogging that thing.
Oh, you're not doing a Friday Night Viper, are you, Viper? Are you?
Probably.
Oh, you still are?
Probably.
Oh.
Friday night, Viper.
Yeah, man. The show must go on, dude.
I thought this
You
was
gonna do Friday night, Viper?
I thought this was the substitute. That's all, because you're Thanksgiving and all.
This is not. I mean, we got a holiday yet, but Friday Night Viper, dude.
Actually, you know what'd be interesting if you did like Black Friday, like talk about the Black Friday sales and like people got some show stuff, because some of those stuff, some of those sales happen later in the day. Like you can catch some interesting stuff. Matter of fact, Walmart just started. I was tweeting out. Walmart just started some of their Black Friday stuff just a couple hours ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they're
pre-Black Friday.
Well, the crazy thing is it started at 7, so I ordered that thing, and it took about 12 minutes to get through the checkout.
Oh,
and all I was doing was clicking like next and next, and it just waited and next, and they got hammered.
Did you actually order that arcade?
I did.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, I'll
She's
do
gonna
it.
be a beauty.
I want to know where my PlayStation Classic is. Like I ordered that thing like 2 months ago, and they still haven't updated delivery for it.
Vaporware.
They still haven't updated like delivery for it. I just noticed the other day. I'm like, I was charged for this. I still have the receipt, but nothing.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna send you a digital download. It's gonna send you to a ROM site.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's not supposed to be shipped until December, so you still have a week or two.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I guess yeah, it's only November still. Yeah.
Where did you order it from?
EB Games, which is owned.
Yeah.
By GameStop, yeah.
Yeah, they're owned by the same people. Yeah.
So, Coach, I have no idea what phones you carry or you. What are you using, bro?
Right now, I am rocking the new Rogue phone. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
Was that the Asus?
Yeah. Yep.
The
And
ROG.
then the Razer Phone 2,
Nice.
which I enjoy that, and the iPhone 10s Max.
Is that the matte fan? Is the Razer Phone 2? Is that the matte finish one that you got, or is that the piano black one?
It's the piano black. They didn't have the matte.
Yours doesn't look as glossy as mine because you can see.
Well, I've got the D brand skinned on it.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go. Not a sponsor.
Yeah. Not sponsored by.
I bought all the case. I still have to do a video, and I bought all 5 of the official cases. So this is the carbon.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 silicone cases and then 2 hard cases. So
I'm telling you right now, sleeper phone hit of the year that no one will know about because the cost is so crazy is this freaking Rogue phone. This Asus phone is one of the sweetest phones I've ever used before.
What does it go for?
I think it's $900. Might be 1,000. I know it's somewhere close to that, but holy shit. This thing is
still cheaper than that red phone.
Does it would you say it's better than the Razer?
Oh yeah, this blows the Razer completely out of the water. So this is the only AMOLED phone in the world that I know of that has a 90 hertz AMOLED display on it too. It's got air triggers up on the top, so there's actual trigger sensors up on the top. So if you guys want to play like shooter games and stuff on it, but the crazy thing is there's so much software packed into this. It uses a lot of cool things like from LG, and it borrows, tons of the other stuff, but the software features like screenshots. So it has the long screenshots.
Do you have the 8 GB version?
Yeah, this is an 8 gig. Yep.
That goes over 1,400 Canadian.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, it might be 1,100 US, something like that.
So this is a 4G phablet. This is their first phone, right? There's no
correct.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because I'm looking at a GearBest right now. And
yeah, this thing is sick. I'm telling you, this is the craziest, coolest phone I've ever used. It feels good in the hand. It's got all this cooling. This is the fastest Snapdragon 845 that's out right now too, because they use those custom chips. They cherry pick the chips. So believe it or not, it's the fastest phone in the world.
I just ordered it.
Oh, it's sick. I'm telling you, it's fantastic.
December 2nd, it'll arrive. Cool.
Yep.
So, Zach, to answer your question about CES, apparently Jacqueline is going to be there. She going.
Who? Sorry, who?
Jacqueline, Nothing But Tech.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Danny Wingate is going to be there, apparently. And Board of Work. Thunder E going.
Those are all I think they've been before, actually. Maybe I think it might be Jacqueline's first year.
Probably.
But what are they going to do there, I wonder?
Well, usually the bigger guys, the bigger channels, whatever, they usually have a sponsor and they'll go around and they'll show things from that particular sponsor or whatever. For myself, I'm going I have 2 goals. I have networking with brands. Obviously, I have a list of brands. I've actually already set up meetings with 2 of them, waiting to hear back from a third. So networking with brands, and second of all, just people networking as well. So hopefully, running into certain people, whatever. So like I said, I'm going hopefully to the OnePlus party. TK says I'm gonna be going with him. I know I'm going to the UAG party. I RSVP'd for that today. Jason Nellis at Unboxed has invited me to their thing. So
when is this again? It's in January?
Yeah, January 8th through 9th, I think. So if you go to ces.tech, the official days of the show are somewhere listed on the web. Like it's normally right here on the front of the website. Where is it?
Is that at Vegas?
Yeah, the official days are 8th through the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. The Tuesday through the Friday. But a lot of people show up like a couple days before. So like I'm flying in Sunday just to get myself set up because my flight doesn't get until like 7 p.m. And then I'll have Monday, the day before the official start day, to go to these couple of meetings that I already have set up. And then I'll have 2 free days to really roam the floors and everything. So they take over both the north and south halls of the Las Vegas Convention Center, which is just huge. And then if you go, for example, to the Sands Resort, that's where like all the Kickstarter and all the up and coming guys are. And I'll be going through there as well because they're looking for people like us, like the smaller creators, whatever that might be, can bring their stuff to an audience and stuff like that. So like last year I ran into a couple speaker companies and everything like that. So, and also the company I work for is going to be there. So I'm actually going to a couple of their parties as well, even though I'm not there in that official capacity, if that makes sense. So, yeah.
I wonder.
It's not cheap though. My hotel at the MGM is not cheap. So,
well, that's the other thing. So I'll go to Vid Summit for sure next year, and then I want to go back to hang with Morrison and actually do a couple of real collabs next time. But like that adds up really quick. So it's like,
yeah,
like I'd like to go to CES, but
choose, right.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much. Next year for Vid Summit, I'm definitely going to go in the day before, like a lot of people did.
Yeah, I will too, and that's why I think I'd rather spend the money there than even CES this year. Then maybe the year after I'll go.
Like CES can be a zoo, and really because this is only my second year, but I can tell you, even though I was organized going in, and I was with people that were organized, and we knew that okay, 10 o'clock we have this meeting, and then from 11 till 12 we can walk the floor, but at 1 o'clock we have to be back at the OtterBox booth to have a meetings with these customers. Even then, it was so overwhelming, and you can get so lost so quickly if you don't stick to a schedule. So for someone to say, "Oh, I'm going to go to CS and check it out," like you can't just go to CS and just check it out. You should have a plan. You should take a look at, who's in the South Hall, who's in the North Hall, and like it can take a half a day to go through these entire halls. Like it's not just some small little. It's huge. Like it's an absolute zoo. It's insane.
Yeah, it looks crazy. I think I'm going to end up going and probably work in a booth or be like a cameraman or something just to pay for that trip. Because I know, Andrew Edwards goes all the time. I'm going to be like, hey, dude, bring me with you and I will record everything. And then I'll just do some small stuff. But I think I'm going to actually end up working at the convention instead of just, passing out cards or something.
Yeah, like I'm taking cards and I'm going to be probably taking my and I haven't decided if I'm going to take a camera yet, but if I do, I'll probably leave in the room. But I was thinking about vlogging a little bit here and there, like seeing this, seeing that kind of thing with my cell phone, and then putting things together and having videos for every day. But if I want to be able to do that and still go out at night, I mean, you got to have a quick turnaround, right? So, like last year, I stayed at the Luxor, and the Luxor's at the end of the strip, and to get from the Luxor to the South Hall or to the convention center took 45 minutes, and this is us going around, not just going down the strip and then they're going around, and because there's so much traffic and everything. This year I'm at the MGM, so I'm right on one of the main highways or close to it. It'll be closer, but the only reason I'm staying at the MGM is because getting your CES pass gets you discounts on the hotels, and it worked out better that way. So but yeah, so for example, if I had a meeting at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m., I had to be in that cab at like 8 or 9:30, right? It's insane, and you'll do so much.
Have you stayed at MGM before?
No, I mean I've gambled there, but
it's nice. Yeah, we've stayed there before. It's actually really nice.
I saw.
It's one of my favorite.
I saw Tiesto there last year.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was a lot of fun. I was like, is that a cracker? It sounds like a cracker.
Yeah, we did a big company party thing there. We chartered out 2 planes. We took over the whole Studio 54 for a weekend. It was badass.
That's awesome. No, UAG had their party at the top of the MGM.
Yeah.
In one of the suites there, one of the Sky Suites. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah. UAG puts on a good party. So this year they're at the Palms. Their parties at the Palms. So.
Yep, haven't been there.
But if you go, wear comfy shoes. Like I thought I was wearing comfortable shoes. No, this year I'm wearing my Gary V's because those are comfy. All right. Yeah.
You got the right size down.
Yeah, I got the right size. Hey, it's Technically T, guys. Technically T's in the chat here. Make sure you guys hit him up on Twitter for those free Fortnite skins.
Oh my God. You're doing that.
Still doing it.
Dude gave me them V-Bucks, man. He got them V-Bucks.
Get the free V-Bucks from Technically T.
Has he got a bunch of Galaxy skins?
He does. He's got a whole bunch.
He's got at least 10 to give away. So you guys make sure to hit him up.
On the twits, on the twit twats.
Hashtag Zach Pack sent me.
Yeah. Oh
All right,
man.
y'all. I'm gonna head out.
Hey, it was good seeing you. Nice finally meeting you guys. That's awesome.
Absolutely. All right, I'll see you later, Viper, Zach.
See ya.
Thanks for joining, Shannon.
Thanks for the education.
Are you out,
A
Shannon?
moment.
What's on your head? Has that been there the whole time?
It's a unicorn horn, and
Oh.
it has been.
My goodness. Yeah, because that's how you start your videos all the time. You're like, if you can be a unicorn, be a unicorn.
Yes.
Right? Kind of like if you can be Batman, be Batman.
Sort
No.
yes.
No?
Sure.
I'm Batman.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
And speaking of which, where's John Prosser?
Run away, Shannon. Run
I'll see
away.
you later. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Shannon.
I don't know what John Proctor is. I sent him a link, but he's been avoiding me for like the last a month or so.
Yeah, he's been avoiding a lot of people lately. I don't know. I don't know why.
I don't either.
Whoa, they got some iPads on Amazon for $249.
Yeah,
Like
I saw
used
that.
or like second gen or something?
No, new $249.
It's
like
the,
the new one?
2018 version.
That's the markdown for the Black Friday.
Yeah,
That's
it's the
crazy.
$300
It's
version.
originally $329, marked down to $250.
That's
What?
crazy.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
That's in the price range where you can have them in every one of your bathrooms. Damn near.
I'm still rocking my old Pro 9.7, man.
Yep, that's good too.
Yeah.
I had that.
Yo, Coach over there wearing those Astro 850. That's what's up, bro.
Oh, you see that, huh? You know who sent me these?
No, I don't.
Astro.
Really?
Not
Nice.
sponsored by, but yeah, it was for one of my shows. He used to do a lot of live shows.
Those are cool, man.
They hooked a brother up. Thank you.
Those are the best gaming headsets.
Yeah, well, I absolutely love these things. I bought my son a pair too. I've got the PlayStation version, that's the blue ones, and then I bought him the Xbox version, the green ones.
Nice. Yeah, back when I was a hardcore game, I had a pair of 850 for the Xbox.
Oh yeah, they're nice, right?
Oh, they're nice, man. They're nice for gaming and watching movies. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and the fact that I can wear them because I work from home, so I have to wear these like basically all day, and they're comfortable. So that was the biggest thing for me too. Is they worked out great.
Yeah, they are nice.
I still thank Astro for these. They're not cheap.
No, they're not. They're like $300.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, man. Dude. What's going on?
Hey, what's
Man,
up, Tech?
Viper? You went online about those pizza rolls.
Oh, what about the pizza roll?
No, I just saw your picture on Twitter where you had like the circle of pizza rolls.
Oh, yeah. Yo, I was
I'm gonna make some pizza roll.
I was getting in him. I was ready to rock.
You guys are gonna make me freaking hungry now.
I was ready to rock, bruh.
I think it's on some of those places close early tonight, right?
What place?
Not like most food places. But by the way, can I just say that, like, and I'm not this type of dude to say this, but corporate greed is getting out of hand, man. Once upon a time, you used to be able to work a retail job and not have to worry about working on damn Thanksgiving. Like, what kind of thanks can you give when you? Well, of course, if you're making double time, you can give a lot of thanks. But a lot of people are not. A lot of people are not. They're just working that hard shift because they got to, and I hate that, man.
Yeah.
I hate that we feed into that. I'm just gonna say right now, I hate that.
Do you have to
I
work
agree. That's tough.
No, not me. Not me. I'm not. That's not me, player. But I'm just saying, I'm just for the man. I'm helping out. I'm just saying. I'm not into that. I'm just saying for the people.
I get what you're saying on that part. It's just for me, it doesn't affect me as much because when I was in the military, there were times where I was out to sea and I worked Christmas, I worked Thanksgiving, and it's not to one up or anybody. It's just like for some people they feel that way. Other people, it's just like it's just another day sometimes.
Sure, that's true,
Yeah.
and that's true. But I know there's just a lot of people that are being put in a position that they don't necessarily want to be put in, and that stuff bothers me. I mean, listen, what bothers me more than that is when companies go out of business. That bothers me. But
Yeah.
it bothers me that when we can't have something simple. Used to be a given.
Hey, thank you for your service, by the way. That's awesome.
For sure, yeah.
Oh no, thank you. But the worst is when you're because I worked at Best Buy during a Black Friday,
Thank you for your service there too.
There it's like you have to work a minimum of 12 hours for that day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be a tough.
And I want to say it's worse dealing with some of the crazy customers that you get coming to you, yelling at you, screaming at you for stuff that you don't even have.
Right.
And they're like showing you little paper newspapers. It said it was guaranteed. It said it was guaranteed. I
want a price match from last year.
You need to call corporate or get in touch with someone that actually gives a fuck. Because I
was going to say. Dial 911. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, crazy.
Like that is stressful.
I'm gonna buy that same Pac-Man thing that you bought, Travis.
It's cool. It's on sale right now, and only Walmart has it.
Is it like 4 foot tall? Like it's like
you need to get the stand. I'm getting the stand. So you sit down. If you buy it without the stand, it's a sit down only thing.
Yeah,
if you buy it with the stand, you can stand because it's really short.
Yeah, you need like a 2 foot box to make it as tall as you'd want it.
Yeah, you can buy one. They have one for like $40, but they're kind of out. They're out right now.
Where did you buy it from? Is that Walmart online?
Yeah, so Walmart exclusively has, I think, Galaga and Pac-Man. Almost everyone else, Best Buy.
Yeah, too. Galaga's fucking awesome.
Yeah, like everyone else has like Donkey Kong and the other ones, but like Walmart somehow got this amazing.
Whoa, wait. There's a Donkey Kong,
dude. Not Donkey. Did I say Donkey Kong? I didn't mean. Wait, did I? Hold on. Let me give you the website.
Don't play around.
No, I don't think it's Donkey Kong. I apologize. I think I'm wrong on that. Here, let me give you the site. It's arcade1up.com. But here, I'll post it into the chat.
Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, put it in
the
chat.
Street Fighters.
No, that would be sick too.
Yeah, there you go. Here, I put it in the chat. By the way, I have a friend who does a retro gaming channel. Glenn, he's been a big supporter of mine, and he reviewed like most of these. I'll put his YouTube channel in the chat. He reviewed the Pac-Man and some other stuff. Oh my
God. Now, if you could get like Ikari Warriors, do you guys remember that one?
Do they have Rampage?
Yeah, they do have Rampage. Yeah. Yeah, settle down, Zach. Put the card away.
Yeah, he's going nuts tonight, dude.
Yeah, I know. And they're not that expensive.
You need to settle down, Francis.
If you want to get hammered real fast, just drink every time.
So they have a 45.6 arcade. That's where you can stand up. They have a 57.8 arcade ride. Oh, that's what the rides. So you got the riser is what you got. Okay, so
I have to order the riser. I don't have the riser.
I know, but that's what makes them so cheap, though, right?
Yeah.
I have a corner in here. This is gonna. I have a corner right here. This is perfect for.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Wait.
I'm gonna do a video on it when I get it. When I get this, I'm doing a video on it.
Are these real life arcade systems?
Yeah. That's short. Oh, Andrew Edwards is in the house. Watch out. Go ahead and send that link.
Shit.
Send that link.
Andrew had linked 3
hours.
Is
Andrew going to come in and drop some Amazon links? Come on, boy, let's go.
I know, right? All the affiliate links.
Hollywood house.
You know Andrew Edwards is about to hook up that Black Friday deal on a third Tesla, man. Come on
now. Get Andrew in here online. Get him in here. I know he's not doing anything. Or unless he's hanging out with Beyonce and Riri and with the dogs.
Zach, there's one of these that has 12 games in it, but I can't remember which one. So just go to the where to buy at the top, and you'll see there's a bunch of places that they're being sold from, and a couple of them have like exclusive versions. So you need to go to like each store.
Okay,
I'll shoot Andrew a message here.
Oh, you know what? I sent Andrew the link to the wrong location. God damn it.
Okay, so there's a Walmart Canada. Okay, good. That because I don't want to have to pay crazy import costs. Street Fighter 2.
I know. I told you, man. I tell you, settle down, young man.
It's only $400.
I know. I know for you, it's not that much. It's it's good.
I piss for.
Oh, sorry, Tech for Your Needs. Hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm supposed to get the link for my friend's channel. Hang on 1 second.
I just
every time Zach says that something is only a X amount of hundreds of dollars, I just cringe inside a little bit.
I don't mean it like that, Tech Rand. I'm sorry if it comes across like that. I'll stop doing stuff like that. I don't mean to make it uncomfortable. But they have asteroids.
Make more money.
They have Street Fighter 2. They have Rampage or Street Fighter 2.
Oh, those are both good. I'd have to go Street Fighter 2 on that though.
Why not both?
Do you got room? Do you have room for both?
I'll make some fucking room. We can swear on the channel, right?
Like storage space somewhere.
Add to cart.
I hope we can.
Oh, what's this?
You know, I
Your
think
wife
I've
will
been
not
blowing
allow
up
you to
all
shop
night.
here. What is this? Just kidding. Doesn't say that.
You know what it says? It says, Zach, stop buying shit. That's exactly what it says.
Are you ordering stuff right now, Zach? Are you ordering them?
I'm ordering it right now.
Which one?
I'm gonna order Rampage and Street Fighter.
Dude, your wife
Zach's
is
the
gonna send you to,
QVC
like,
shopper
from
way back.
Dude, you can't stop that. Zach is like a force, man. He does
Yeah,
what
he
he
is.
wants to do.
He
You
does
can
super
get
chats.
this sick cubic zirconian bracelet for 6 easy payments on the QVC home
So-
shopping network.
Shipping better be free. Yeah, okay, estimated total $839.92.
All right, Andrew, I sent your link to your email if you want to come up in here, buddy. I forgot it. The Twitter doesn't work for you.
Too. Oh
It
my
doesn't
God.
work for you.
Hey Zach, for only $199, I'll send you a special gift certificate that has the name of your own star somewhere in the galaxy on it.
Oh, wow. Dude,
Hey,
that's a
Zach.
steal. You should get those.
Zach, click that link I just sent. That's the 12-in-1. It's exclusive
Oh.
to Fry's.
Okay, what games are on here?
Click on it.
Did you guys see they have the Neo Geo stand-up ones too, like that, where they have like 30 or 50 games or something on them?
Oh,
Those would
yeah.
be sick.
So this has
Oh.
Asteroids and Centipede, Asteroids Deluxe, Major Havoc, Tempest, Missile Command, Quantum. These are all dumb.
You don't like those? So
Missile
here,
Command's sick with the ball. You guys remember the ball for it?
Yeah.
that was different. Yeah, this one right here. I've actually done a video on one of these. This is my
those
favorite.
are
That's
sick.
cool, man. Like,
Yeah, I
This
love
thing is
those.
awesome.
Is that
2,000
blue- is that Bluetooth?
Cool games. Huh?
is that Bluetooth? It better be for that size.
No. It's got a HDMI direct out. Like this is it. You plug this into your television. This has 2,000 video games on it from like the 80s, 90s, and I love
Get
this.
out
Could
of
I-
here.
could I-
What is that?
I've done videos on this. I've done videos. It's on my channel. You can check it.
Son of a
Can I
bitch.
hold on. I'll watch the video, but can I HDMI from it to like my monitor, my big ass monitor
Yes.
here?
Yes.
I'm fucking
Yes.
buying that. Where is it?
Dude, I got to get that too. What's
Hold on. I'll get you my affiliate link. Settle down, young man. Hold on. Let me get you my affiliate
I
link.
got to get that too.
Put your
dude.
affiliate link there.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
get you
I'm
my
looking
affiliate link.
up.
Hang on,
Throw
players.
it in there right now. This is. Come on, I got to have it right now.
Hold on, I gotta check my order list from when I ordered it to get you the right exact one.
LeBaron says FedEx won't ship to a PO. Okay, LeBaron, email me and I'll give you my personal address.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Don't you be Google mapping me and looking at my house.
We are live
Stalking
on
you.
the That Talk Tech edition of Black Friday. You all, my God.
He's going to be creeping him through bushes and shit, staring at you. Like, what's going on?
All
All
right.
right, here comes the link.
Oh,
Is this an affiliate link?
Yeah, it's affiliate link. Hold on, settle down. I gotta make a couple ducats. I'm bought this damn iPad. I need to make my money.
Is there good games on it though?
Yeah.
2,000 games. Are you serious?
Yeah, from like the 80s, 90s, like arcade. And then, of course, a lot that you've never heard of before, but a lot that you have. A lot that you
I'm
have.
45, dude. I've heard of probably all of them. I've had
Yeah.
every console that ever came out, just about.
I'm trying to figure out what your affiliate code is. I always like to look at the addresses.
God, I hope not, because 32X was terrible, dude.
Where's
that's true.
where's the link? Where'd you put the link?
It's in the chat. It's in chat.
I didn't see it.
It's
In
in
the-
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, this is only 239.
Oh, for
Hold on. This item does not ship to Canada. Please check other
Oh,
Hold on. I can usually get around this.
You can get around it. My God.
He's got U.S. addresses, and they're gonna just drive a truck to us.
I can get stuff here. Add to cart.
Hey, I'm on the other side of Lake Erie, so if you want to meet me in Toronto.
Now, do I want a 3-year toy accident protection plan for $55?
no, you don't need that.
No,
That's
no,
garbage.
no
Do that.
thanks.
Okay, I see the arcade 1-up deluxe edition 12-in-1 arcade cabinet, but
No, not
did you
that one.
say-
The other link. That's
Oh,
different
okay.
link.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? Whenever I go to Amazon.com, it always pops up with Viper's ship to address because I ship some stuff to him, like the camera, because
Oh, right.
it's American, right? And I always have to pick the Canadian ad. So I'm gonna pick the Canadian address and see what happens. Hopefully. Yeah, important message. Blah 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 blah. 2-player does not ship to Canada.
Oh,
You're gonna have to move. That's just
I
the way it
guarantee
is.
you can find it though. I guarantee you can find it on either Amazon.ca or even eBay. Like they're all over the place.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But you have to make sure you get the right one because there's like a billion different ones.
Okay, well, I'm gonna copy the exact description here. Pandora's. Okay, and we'll go to the .ca site here.
It's legit. I love it.
Yeah,
Let me
I
find the
want it.
game list.
I'm still looking for the damn link.
I
see
relinked it in the chat just now.
Oh, did you? Okay, thanks.
Link in chat. Yeah.
Sorry.
Got it.
Sorry.
Street Fighter 2 though. Yeah, Street Fighter 2 is legit.
Genos is asking if I have a China follower. I'm sure forwarder.
Forwarder.
I don't know what he's talking about.
So in other words, someone who can ship to you.
Yep.
No, I don't have that kind of hookup yet. Okay, so I did a search for it here on Amazon.ca and I cannot find it. Pandora's 7-key arcade console. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, even Zach is a big ass kid. He really is.
If I order in the next 2 hours, I can get it here tomorrow.
Ooh.
What?
Where did you find? You find a CA seller?
We have a local distributor Amazon warehouse here in Calgary.
Oh, do it.
Not doing it in Canada. I'm like, wait a minute, how does that work? After it's not holiday in Canada tomorrow. That's right.
Tomorrow is well, I'll tell you guys this right now. Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, or as we call it here in Canada, Thursday.
Pretty
Thankful for hanging out with all of your American
I've been waiting
friends.
all day to say that.
That's all right though. Well, all you Canadians are working tomorrow. We Americans are gonna be chilling.
That's right.
Getting
Watching
fat.
football and
Go to work.
eating.
Yes, football. Yes.
I'm not going too far tomorrow. Actually, hold on. I think I have 2 meetings and that's it. And I can do them in my underwear. So let me see here.
Nice. Let me see if I can find the
too
game
much
list. I actually
information.
had it somewhere.
No, that's wrong. I gotta go out and see a client tomorrow. I gotta help him merchandise. So yes, I can order it. I can't get it tomorrow though. It'll arrive December 3rd.
Oh,
okay.
Hey, what's up, Android stud? How you doing, buddy?
Well, hey man, we do what we can, Android. So we do what we can, man. Never know what you're gonna get up in here, man. Never, ever, ever.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, Zach, why don't you just ship that to my house, man, and I'll drive it over to you when I'm done with it.
I like you, Chad, but not that much.
Son of a...
So listen to the notes on here. Avoid heat, water, direct sunlight. Do not let liquid flow into the console. Do not forcibly pull the main line. Do not use corrosive liquids to scrub the console surface. Do not dismantle the console by yourself. So get a friend to help you. Pay attention to using method to avoid using what? Pay attention to using method to avoid using for long time.
Love you long time.
That just hurt my brain reading that.
So I'm gonna need you to send this to JerryRigEverything so you can break all.
Bend it.
Yeah, just snap that sucker in half.
We should start trolling him and just start sending him stuff like, "Can you please bend this on video?"
I have, if anyone wanted it, I have the PDF of all the games that it comes with. It's like a meg, so I'd either have to email it or something if anyone is interested.
Just DM it to me.
Can you DM a file like that?
Oh, is it a file?
Yeah, it's PDF.
No.
Do you guys remember this channel called Will It Blend?
Yes.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Like, that's what kind of reminds me of. Like, dude would just shove electronics,
everything in it,
blender.
right?
Yeah,
that was actually pretty interesting.
Whatever happened to that guy?
He got blended.
You guys remember Ray William Johnson?
Yeah.
Nope.
Equals 3.
I don't think
You don't remember Equals 3? Ray William.
I remember that.
Man, that was a funny show back in the day.
And
Okay,
all
so
he
you
had to
can't-
do
you-
was talk about clips on the internet.
So you can't buy the stand thing.
I know it's sold out right now.
Well, I'm
I
not
know
gonna
that's
buy
the problem.
I'm
That's
not
the
gonna
problem.
buy
Like, I
this.
gotta wait.
Travis, I never saw your link, dude.
Which one for the arcade thing?
The
I put it in there twice.
no, not the arcade, the joystick one. Just the joystick with the games.
Yeah. I put it in there twice.
Well, every time the only one I saw is the one that says product 96495. That's the
Hold on,
last link you sent, and that's just for the stand up.
No, hold on. I'll repost it.
You have to assemble this thing?
Yeah, it's not that difficult though. I've watched videos on it. It's there's
Not that
nothing to it.
difficult. It comes with 20 Look at all the different parts it comes with.
Everyone who, but oh shoot, did I just paste the wrong thing? Did I just paste the wrong thing? I did.
Is that your video?
I don't know what I just pasted. I pasted some type of YouTube video. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine, my friend. No, it's supposed to be like if you can do. Everyone said if you can do IKEA furniture, you can do it.
Okay, cool.
I'm loving Genosis's comment that says, "I wonder if Zach can bend my back and cure my herniated disc."
That dude's got the arms to try.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I got it. Thank you, brother. I know what Daddy's getting right away.
Did you find it? You got it?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Hold on, I'm going to get it right now.
It's really awesome. I love it.
In stock, free delivery by Monday. Well, that's bullshit.
Is he getting the same thing as me?
Yeah, the 2-player
arcade game console.
yeah.
This thing is sick.
It looks really long. Like I wonder if it'll fit. It'll probably fit here.
Huh. It's not that long. Oh, are you talking about the stand up or are you talking about the joystick?
No, the thing that you reviewed. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's not that long. It's fine.
Dude, this is amazing. I've never seen this.
It is really incredible. It's really incredible. And the cool thing is, this particular version, you can actually add games to it through like micro USB or something like that. I haven't, or USB or something. I haven't tried it yet, but yeah, that's what she said.
Man, you have to put this thing all together. It comes with like slabs of wood and everything.
You're talking about the stand up, yes.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, it'll be fun, I guess.
Yeah, do a video on it. That's what I'm
that's what I was gonna say. Do a video on it.
Exactly what I'm gonna do. There's already a ton of videos on them, so if you go to YouTube, you'll see them. But they're mostly in the gaming and the retro gaming community. Almost not very many tech channels have done these, so I'm cool with that.
Do I have to supply my own monitor? No, it comes with the monitor. It looks like.
Yeah, it comes with a monitor.
Okay, it comes with everything flat screen. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm fast forwarding through the video here. Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna have to do a video on this. Not to bite on your content.
No, you should.
This is amazing because
isn't it badass?
Yeah, I mean, I've literally owned like almost every single console that ever came out. I'm a huge gaming nerd.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to feed it with quarters?
No.
Okay, cool.
Mine was like that though. The one I was telling you about, Travis.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It was an actual double quarter 2-player, dude. It was awesome.
That was amazing. That was phenomenal.
Tell me my wife isn't the coolest. That was my wedding present.
I've wanted that. I've wanted something like that for a long time.
Yeah.
It's too bad you can't get like
there's a front page tech.
Combat.
I'll be damned.
What?
There's a front page tech being just released.
It's about the Samsung S10. I'll watch it later.
Oh, so the Rampage one actually comes with several different games. Oh, so the
Rampage was a cool game too when that came out.
Rampage one actually comes with Rampage, Gauntlet, Joust, and something else.
Hey, see if you can get The Rock to sign the cabinet.
Oh, that'd be cool. Okay, so the Street Fighter one.
Street Fighter.
Where is it?
You got to say it right, Zach, if you're going to say it.
Street Fighter comes with
Don't
Street
do that
Fighter
again. 2
Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and Street Fighter 2 the new Challengers. So I feel even better about buying this now. I did buy both. I can't
You guys
wait.
remember when it would launch? It would be like Street Fighter.
Hey, so should I do?
So I'm gonna have this by next.
It's pretty durable.
I'm gonna have this by next week. Delivery November 29th. Bitchin'. Well, thank you, Travis, for helping me spend some money tonight.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Travis.
Yeah, no worries. Just use my affiliate link.
It's going to be like more bullshit in the house. Thanks a lot.
Dude, like, at this point, you should have like enough airline miles or like free hats or like something.
Who, me?
Yeah, do you get like rewards and stuff?
Oh yeah, I've tons of points on different cards. For Vid Summit, I paid for my hotel and my flight to and from business class with points.
God.
So
yeah, I like to rack up the points too. I think I dropped like 200K last year on tech toys. It's all right off.
I just noticed how quiet it got in here.
Yeah, it's been
Everyone
silent
just-
for a while. What's going on?
So I can't buy the cabinet. This sucks. I'm gonna have to sit down and play this. Oh well. Oh well. But you can't buy. Looks like you can't buy the cabinet thing at Walmart.
Guess you gotta go to IKEA.
I know, right? I mean, it looks pretty simple.
Put it on an
but
end table or a coffee table.
I like the idea that it fits and it says arcade 1-up. So whatever. I have a short stool. I guess I can set it up right here. I'll set up right here. I'll have it I'll have it in the background during my. I'll have it in the background for my videos.
Wait, that would actually be kind of cool.
The couch is the perfect. Is the perfect height for this thing.
Then you'd be like a Daryl Eve.
Yeah, but cooler. Come on, man.
Wouldn't you? Is there a way to mute it, or would it just be playing that arcade song in the background all the time?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, usually there's a volume on those.
That'll get people's attention.
I don't
Be
know
like,
about
what is
these
that?
new ones though, but
Oh my god, my wife's gonna kill me. I just bought 2 of these things. Oh well, whatever.
just tell her I'll make my money back doing a video on it.
I just didn't want to. I was thinking in the terms of like the music and the sound being in the videos, and like, you know how that whole copyright thing goes.
Oh,
yeah.
good point.
I'm
Hey,
just
Nintendo, maybe they
thinking out
won't
loud.
hit you. If it was Nintendo, man, they'd blast your ass.
Oh,
Interesting.
Savage. Ooh.
Nintendo,
Well, I did a video on the
soul.
what do you call it? The classic, the
Yeah.
8-bit last year, and then I showed some gameplay and everything, but it was literally my camera back here and like 4 feet between me and the TV, and they didn't
Yep.
touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I do not do anything at all with Nintendo. I don't have game sound, nothing. I just did the unboxing of the Switch when it came out, but I will not mess with that.
Nope, not a
And I always laugh because Andrew, he's always like, "No, man, it's fine." I'm like, "No, dude, it's fine for you because they fucking fly you to Nintendo headquarters and shit. It ain't fine for the rest of us."
Exactly.
They're like, copyright strike.
I don't get that. It's like free advertising for them too, and it's like, boom.
Yeah,
Nintendo's
I know.
archaic. If you're not in their Nintendo partner program, then yeah, you cannot use anything from them.
Yeah, you need special permission. They do not mess around at all.
They're like the only gaming company that's like that. I don't know. We don't understand Nintendo. We don't understand.
Yep.
Oh, it comes with 4 Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. No, it's Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Okay, so it does come with the 3. I want this now. I don't want to wait a week for this.
Yeah, no, that's how I am. I'm like, you don't have same day shipping? Come on, man.
This looks so. Oh, I'm never gonna get my kid off this either. It's gonna be great. That's the excuse I'll use, honey.
Oh, see, you got
it's
it for
an
him.
educational piece.
No, that's smart. I like the way you're thinking now.
So we're going
That's
to
a
use
good
digital
angle.
cartoon violence as education. That's
No.
right.
Because so we don't. I actually don't own a PS4 or Xbox or anything like that. We have a Nintendo Classic. We have the Super Nintendo Classic from last year. We got obviously the PlayStation one's coming, but it's not like those aren't constantly hooked up. They're actually in carry cases right now. I only bring them out when we have guests over and like when we do our parties here and everything like that. So because they're great, they're a great distraction for parties and stuff like that. So we usually have that going in a corner with the TV, and then we have the bar over here, whatever kind of. This is in the other room, and but my kids never asked. My kids actually bug me more often lately about using the iPad and drawing stuff and everything, which I think is cool. So
that is cool.
Yeah, and if they're not doing that,
How old are
then
they
they're
now?
6, or my son will be 7 in January, and my daughter just turned 4. Yeah, they're a trip. They're fun. Youngins, young little Zachs running around everywhere. Cool. Didn't I tell you my son was at school? So they have Chromebooks at his school, right? Everybody's got access to a Chromebook, so they go over and they grab a Chromebook. My son went onto YouTube and tried looking up my channel. He didn't know how to type it in. He was wearing the Zach Talks t-shirt I got him.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So he was like this. Teacher was telling us. He found the channel. He found the channel eventually, but he wants me to come in for career day and talk about being on YouTube. And I'm like, that's
That's really
really
sweet. Well, you got to remember, man. Like that's what they grew up with. That's their thing. Like we were talking about earlier. That
Do
is
a
the
video, monetize it. Tell them what it's all really about. It's about the dollar bills, y'all.
So you can't even order the cabinet from these guys.
No, they sell everything elsewhere, and the thing is, like, that everything sold very quickly. They knew that they were going to start selling these. They've been selling for months, but especially the Pac-Man and stuff only came out today. All this stuff is like Black Friday. Everyone's buying these things. The little stands, you can buy the ones that come with the stands. Like there are a couple of combinations that come with the stands, but those stands are sold out. I'm already on the waiting list on like Walmart, and they're just, yeah,
Walmart
they'll
doesn't
come
even
back.
like Walmart doesn't even have the stand. Like if I go to where to buy,
they do, but it's not in stock. Like it's
out
of stock. Yeah.
And the thing is, the only Canadian website, like if I click on Best Buy, it takes me to bestbuy.com. See, now it's actually asking me now, do you want to go Best Buy, United States, Canada, or Mexico? So I'll click on Canada, and of course the product will not show up here.
You got Best Buy in Mexico?
It's giving me the option. It's giving me the option. Yeah.
Wow.
If I go United States, yeah, it doesn't ship to
Zach's
Canada.
on the wrong site.
It doesn't ship. Interesting.
He's on bestbuys.net.
Best Buys.
Where it all just looks the same, but it sells you bullshit.
There was a news story the other day here locally about a lady that was looking to buy a flight for her son to fly from BC to Calgary, and she ended up Googling, Air Canada. We basically have two big flight providers up here. We have Air Canada, WestJet, and there's a bunch of little smaller ones. She Googled Air Canada. She ended up finding a separate website, and then she ended up paying like 4 times more plus all these extra fees. And in the end, her son ended up showing up at the airport and couldn't fly out. They canceled the ticket and kept all her money. And I'm thinking to myself, how is this a news story that this lady was stupid enough to go through this entire process and not even notice that she was being charged US dollars? Like, there's got to be some responsibility, right? I was thinking to myself, like, how is this a story? You know what I mean?
There are higher levels of stupidity that would amaze you.
You can read, can't you? You can read, right? Oh, it's available at Home Depot.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, man. And Kohl's. Like, I mean, they put it everywhere. I don't know how they made this deal.
Okay, now now it's directing me to homedepot.ca. And of course, not here. Okay. Wow.
Been itching to try that Fuji film. I might try to see if they got a deal on that too. That XT3.
Yeah.
I just picked up that Canon EOS R. Man, that thing's it's pretty.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, I like it.
Is that the 4K one that everybody's saying that's not as good as they say it is, or something like that?
Yeah, but they're full of shit and don't have a clue. I've got the GH5, the Sony A7 III. I've had the 6500, the 6300, the Canon 70D, 80D. I mean, I've gone through tons of cameras. It's a badass camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got a crop, but it's not as bad as. I mean, the GH5 is a 2 times crop, so people are crying about a crop.
So explain crop to people that don't know. Like, I know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
It just means it's basically like an APS-C camera. So instead of using the full frame, when you go into crop mode, it basically magnifies what you're looking at. So instead of the full picture, it's now going to magnify it by 1.7 times.
But it's still 16 by 9 when you look at it on the screen, though, is it not?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything's still.
So what are people crying about? But back up then.
That's exactly right. So what I did is I bought a 16 to 35 millimeter lens, which is going to be equivalent to about a 28 to 58 or 59 millimeter in 4K. And there you go. Problem solved. And I do have a video out there if you guys want to check that out.
So the main reason why people are upset is because everybody has been wanting Canon to come out with a cheaper camera that's as good as their $5,000 camera.
Well, they did,
but even then, they don't have a good.
This one.
But even then, like I think people were looking for like the Canon version of like a GH5, basically, right? Is that a fair assessment, Tech Grant?
I would say people were looking for, like, you know how they have their 70D series and 80D series? They wanted that series camera and camera body to have 4K.
Yeah, I know why
that is what everybody has been wanting.
Yeah, they wanted a 5D Mark IV, but with 4K. Except the 5D Mark IV is shooting like a 400 megabit file, so it's horrible for video in my eyes. Because even though like, oh, you got more bit rate, you got more to work with, you really don't. Not with that. It shoots great video, but who in the hell wants to use 400 megabit per second video files? You guys know how big those files are?
Well, when people see certain YouTubers use it, they think, oh, I have to have it.
Yeah. Honestly, the best bang for the buck, if you want, like in my eyes, like the best quality is the A6500 for the price.
That's what I've got.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got an A60. That's what I filmed with the A6500 with a 16 mil.
Yeah. 1.4.
Yeah. Whatever it is.
I had that too. That's a great combo right there.
And then you know what? I was actually supposed to be filming. Oh my God. It's almost 11 o'clock. I was supposed to start filming 2 hours ago. Anyway, whatever.
It's 1 o'clock here.
I was supposed to film and start testing out recording my audio separately. So I got the focus right.
Oh, I saw you got that. I wanted to see how you like that.
I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I've got that. I got the mic and I got the Sonal mic over there. I can't reach it right now, but I got the Sonal mic over there.
Yeah. So you're going all XLR for it, huh? You going XLR for those mic inputs?
Yeah. So this is this will output to the USB, right? But it's XLR in, right?
Yeah,
so it looks fairly simple. I mean, there's a monitor, gain setting. It's a sexy little unit though. Like, I like the way it looks, right? So it'll sit right here. You guys can't see, but my MacBook's right here. It'll sit right here. The mic's right there.
Yeah.
So I mean, I stand right here when I record.
Yeah. So. No, that's awesome. Yeah, I use basically a boom arm, and then I've got that Video Mic Pro that just comes down.
Yeah.
It's not the best setup, but
that's what I've got. I got a Video Mic Pro Plus.
Yep. I wish I had the Plus. That's nice, man. That's the one where it turns itself on and off, right?
Yeah, and it was great for when I was in at Vid Summit and everything.
Yeah.
And it's a lot better now, like, because before I used to have it on the camera.
Yeah.
Of course, there's still a bit of it. There's about an arm's length.
Yeah.
To it.
Well, that's not too bad.
But now that I've got an actual mic that's like direct, like the Sonal, right?
Yeah.
We'll see how it improves. Now I haven't put in my sound dampening treatment yet. I've got a bunch of those panels I need to put on the wall here.
Yeah.
I got this great big beautiful empty wall, and I know I want to put, like, you guys have seen those Star Wars murals where it's like 3 pieces?
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? I want to put one of those up, like the Millennium Falcon, but I haven't been able to find the one I want. So
yeah, I bought my what did I buy that for? Oh, I know. It was the Taiwan trip, man. I went to that HTCU 11 event.
Nice.
The anniversary, or I can't remember what it was, but that was pretty cool. That's when I met Lon Wins out there from Android Authority. He was cool. I hung out with him for a long time.
That's cool.
He was on my show for almost a year after that. We hung out quite a bit.
So do you do anything else besides the YouTube thing?
Yeah, I'm a vice president for a managed service provider here out of Florida. Okay. But I owned my own company for 17 years, an internet company out of Michigan. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it sounds like I need to upgrade my life a little bit.
You work in IT, right, TechRat?
Yep.
That's awesome.
IT.
Yeah, right now, it's kind of a cool thing because the University of Syracuse has this this veteran program to where if you're a veteran, you're honorably discharged, you got your DD 214. They actually offer free training classes on IT certifications, depending on which one you want to take. And so right now I'm taking it for the CCNA certification.
Yep, I've got that one. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one to get too. So then you can move it into a CCNP or a CCIE, or, if you want to move more into the security stuff.
Yeah, like the thing that kind of sucks for me is, like, I've been working in IT for about 5 years now. Basically put my hands on everything as far as help desk, desktop support, network, running wire through buildings and doing terminations and cables and Active Directory and everything like that. I just don't have the stupid piece of paper that says I'm certified in it.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Like,
want to know what
I wouldn't
else?
worry a whole lot about that. I wouldn't worry about that paper at all, honestly.
Well, the
'Cause
only
that's
thing that
for
sucks is like
experience
the
more
job
than that.
market here in Cleveland kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of like in Cleveland to stay for a while. And pretty much it's just like, unless you have the certification, you get stuck bouncing from contract job to contract job to contract job.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I've been doing this for 27 years, so I've been around the block.
You guys got to see this. I'm going to share my screen. I think I'm going to add this to my cart before I check out with this thing.
Oh,
Okay.
crap.
Guys, check this out. Transformers Vintage G1 Construction Devastator 6-figure collection pack. Oh my God.
Zach, stop showing me stuff I can't buy.
Travis, I can't hear you. I thought you go, oh my God.
That's pretty
collect
badass.
Yeah, do you collect those?
I do now.
Oh my God. Dude, Black Friday this isn't a good thing for you, Zach.
Our Black Friday sucks up here, man.
Oh.
And if this was on Black Friday, I could always go back online and get that difference back. Yes, add the cart.
We might need to get you some help. If anybody's watching stream,
Look, it's all-
you guys
it's all
want to
sick.
send a link
Look,
to
you guys
help
gotta see
Zach out.
You guys gotta see this. You guys, okay, where's the share screen? Application, check it. Guys, check this out. It's all you get this. remember these?
Those were
Remember?
awesome.
Remember these? Right? I never owned all 6. I never guys, a devastator. I never owned all these. Yeah, right there, man. Right there.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Wow. Is there I shouldn't scroll down. We also recommend, oh no. They also recommend these things.
Yeah, the other 10 6-pack of Transformer collectibles.
There's
you can get them in all different colors.
You know what I'm trying to find? I've been scouring eBay for it, and I can't find one that's in good condition or mint or whatever. I've been trying to find a Megatron. Like with the old, remember how you used to turn to the gun?
The silver one? So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one became very hard to find.
You can get like a replica now, but it has the red tip that you can't take off.
Right.
I don't want that. I want like what looked like the gun.
Yeah, the original one that came out, that's going to be very hard or very expensive to get.
It was the one I found was $2,000. I'm like, that's a little much.
Do you guys
Did you ever
remember
watch-
the one that was? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Did you watch the Toys That Made Us on Netflix? Have you guys seen that?
I've watched a couple episodes, but I couldn't. It's something about the narration of that show. I just couldn't make it through.
Oh, you didn't watch Transformers stuff? It was actually pretty good. I had fun with it.
I should
You
go
guys
watch
remember the Transformer that was actually like the cassette tape one?
Yeah,
and it actually played
Soundwave.
music?
Soundwave.
Yeah, that was sick.
Oh, speaking of, have you guys seen the trailer for the Bumblebee movie that's coming out on Christmas?
Yeah, I did.
The Transformers look like Transformers.
Ultron. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Really?
Like Soundwave looks like Soundwave.
Oh,
Optimus
wow.
Prime looks like go look it up, man. It's got this girl, and it's like a reboot, and it takes place in like the 80s.
Yeah, except the
cool.
girl's the lead on it instead of the boy, like the original Transformers.
Yeah, it looks, dude, it looks
It does look
awesome.
good.
It looks
I
like
might check it out.
Transformers.
My birthday's the 26th, so I'd probably go check it out then.
Yeah, I think it comes out on Christmas. Okay, so I'm unfortunately I'm doing this
that's
right
awesome.
now for Transformers.
That's
Generation
what I
1.
got to do tomorrow. I totally forgot. I got to go see the new Creed movie.
There's a Hot
yeah.
Rod. I never really liked Hot Rod.
I just saw that Mark Wahlberg movie, the Foster one, Foster Care. I can't remember what it's called, but man, that was a damn good movie.
Oh my god!
What did he find now?
There's a vintage G1 Bumblebee.
Oh boy,
Where he's like the what do you call it? The car, the bug.
Bumblebee? What? We're talking about
The
Charles.
Beetle.
Yeah,
Volkswagen Beetle.
But check this. Look what I just found here. I have to add this to my cart.
he's like, I have to have it.
So wait, what things have you ordered tonight, Zach? So we can be.
I haven't actually ordered anything yet. We're
His
getting
shopping
ordered
cart is
something
like
earlier.
at 10,000.
Yeah, 50.
Oh, holy crap! Starscream.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh my
that's
God.
sick. Yeah, that Starscream stick. Go back to that.
Go back.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh, that's sick. I like that.
Oh my god! Yeah, I don't know
$130
what that-
though.
That's nothing to you.
Add to cart. Okay.
Just put it in there. Just
Zach, I want a Lego Super Star Destroyer for Christmas. Look it up on eBay.
Oh, that would be sick too.
You know what I got my son for Christmas? I got him not the big Millennium Falcon, like that's like 4,000 pieces. I got him the next size down that's like 2,000. It's supposed to take like a week and a half to put together. But knowing my son, it'll probably take him 3 days.
That's still massive.
You know, it'd be cool, and would capture the part of my childhood that I didn't get to live. Is you get that the GI Joe aircraft carrier, because that was it. I could not get it, couldn't afford it, dude. That the aircraft carrier, that was it.
Yeah, you can buy all three of them. But remember Starscream's buddies, the three guys?
Yeah, I had the black one. That's the one I had. I couldn't have Starscream.
Oh my god,
the black and blue guy.
The ramjet thrust dirge set. Oh my god.
Man, now look, I remember back in the day when we had Kmart, my mom was like, "Look, pick one. It's June. We gonna put it on layaway. We gonna take it out in November, and you gonna pretend that you don't know what you getting on the 25th."
That's right. That layaway was legit, man. I got excited. We gonna make a payment this week?
I need to walk away. I'm gonna spend too much money here.
Oh shit! Every time he makes that noise, man, my wallet screams a little bit. Like,
look at this, guys! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Oh my god! Where's the share screen? Oh my god! 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 Check this out! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this!
Okay, that's sick.
Look at the price point.
Up there on top of that cabinet I have.
It doesn't transform.
Wait. Why is Optimus Prime standing like that? Like, look at my unit.
Because he's getting ready to party down. You know, he's gonna party. He's gonna party with the add to cart.
He does look like he wants to get some biatches.
All right, I'm done. That's it. That's the last thing I can buy tonight.
Zach, close your browser except for the Hangouts.
I know, right? Exactly. Put
Zach
your wallet down.
Could spend enough to buy a decent used vehicle.
Here I am complaining about the iPad and
yeah, right. It's value. You can have this iPad or this GI Joe or Transformer doll.
Are these reissues? Are they made of metal though?
You don't need to wonder about that right now. You just need to close your browser.
See, Simply Beth said $600 on that toy.
Guys, they have the Dinobots.
Oh, I
remember those.
Yeah.
Show those on your screen.
That's
serious.
Yeah, okay, where's the share?
I forgot all about the Dinobots.
I had the Triceratops, dude.
Oh, really? That was my favorite one.
Okay, so they have. There's no details here, but you get all 5 for $236, which I think is pretty good value.
Are those don't look like the
no, that doesn't.
Ones?
No, it doesn't.
It's just Dinopack 5-pack G1 head Grimlock slug set of 5. Like I don't know if these transform and everything. I don't think so though. I think they're just
these are the Japanese versions. They're called Transformers.
All right, real quick, what do you guys think about this?
Oh, I do remember GoBots.
GoBots were knockoff.
Yeah, the Nobots.
GoBots were like for the parents that couldn't afford. They wanted some extra $5 on the Transformer for kids.
But you know what's interesting about that though? In the Netflix special, they explained like the whole GoBots thing. Like, what was that all about? And it really was a kind of sad story.
I need to go back and watch this. Then I need to go back.
And watch. They explained it. Travis, you're just full of all sorts of information.
I love stupid documentaries.
No, man, I could totally that's my favorite too. That's all I watch typically.
Yeah, Zach gave us the Encyclopedia Britannica on Star Wars earlier.
I just told you the story about David Prowse and how he got screwed over. That's all. That's all it was.
But hey, what do you guys think about it's the Black Friday deal at Verizon where you can get a Pixel 3 or a Pixel 3 XL $400 off?
What do you got to do?
Sign up and it gets paid back to you through device credits.
Oh, is that through Verizon?
Yep. Because you can't get the Pixel on any other carrier.
Did you see if you go to the Google store, you can get it for $200 off? just flat out for the unlocked version, or you can get $400 off because basically it says if you buy one, you get the other one for 50% off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna get one. Is it Friday? No, Thursday. Wait, is it tomorrow? No, I think it is Friday. I think
the
Friday
Verizon one
starts.
is on the Verizon one is on Friday. Google,
Yeah,
I think.
I'm just gonna get mine from Google Store.
guys, I think I just found the Generation 1 Transformers Megatron on eBay.
Show us.
Like, it's been a couple months since I checked, so let me just... Here we go, check it out. So,
Oh,
yeah, is that it?
that looks
That's
like
it.
it.
Yeah,
that
that
it?
really looks like it.
Like, you guys see that?
Holy
like, that's
shit. That
right?
is cool as hell.
Is that in Canada?
That's well, this is eBay.ca.
Yeah, so it is Canada, right?
So it's 113 Canadian, 86 American ducats. Yeah,
Dude,
look,
that's sick. That can't be right
that
for that
can't-
price.
No, it can't be that cheap. I
No.
have to guess that it's.
well, it says original in box. It doesn't say anything about like conditions or anything like that. So, yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
man, you better make sure you read that description.
you can clearly
Yeah.
see that the
Might
box
just be
is
the
ripped.
box.
You can clearly see the box is ripped and everything. Like this is what I'm talking about. Like you can buy versions like this, but I'm looking for like mint, even though I'm going to open it.
Yeah, so
Because-
like here's one right now, $425 for the original, and that's with the orange little end. The little
No, I don't want the orange end thing.
That's my point. It's like, how is it possible that you found one for $80?
That's
They're just
probably
selling you the box.
See, there's Megatron reissues. So yeah, here's one 226 vintage. Yeah, so this is a vintage 1984, but it's got the red end. See, there was a version they sold for a couple years without that red end because kids kept
Right.
on getting shot and shit, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
you know, right? It's not funny, but I mean, still, yeah, this one's $200. Like, I don't know.
That can't be right.
No.
You can't have one of those in Cleveland.
Couldn't have one of those in Flint either.
Yeah.
I'm scouring the internet right now.
I sent a link for the Google Black Friday deals. The Pixel
here we
Yeah,
go.
it's
they
up in
got
the
for
chat.
$300 off. That's a pretty good deal too.
Oh, Jonathan Morrison exporting.
Oh, I don't want to see. I wonder which one he's doing. By the way, I just found a website that has the values for like the legit Transformers. Here, let me paste
Oh,
it.
sweet.
Yeah, link.
There you go.
Transformer. Oh yeah, I've been to the site. Yeah.
A sealed Optimus Prime, $1,800.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, yeah,
wow.
that doesn't surprise me. Yep.
Wow. Open's
Yeah.
only $222. That's not bad at all if you think about it.
Yeah, I used to have that Bumblebee, $163 sealed.
Wow.
I still have my original Optimus Prime, like the metal one. My kid plays it all the time. It's banged up to death and everything.
If I could turn back time.
Yeah,
Wow,
right. Like all the old Star Wars collectibles and stuff. I used to have a couple of those. That would be worth a lot of money now.
I had
so
Cliff
many-
Jumper, $400 for Cliff Jumper. That little fucker wasn't even in the movies. Oh, it is $400 for a sealed one.
Do you guys remember the movie? Like there was a swear word and they're like, "Oh shit!" Remember that? You guys remember the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got
it's
the
shocking.
touch.
We talked about that in school the next week. I can't believe they cast and they killed Optimus. And they talked about that. They talked about that in the Netflix documentary, like how dumb it was to kill him because they basically killed the line because it was Optimus.
Yeah.
Like, then they tried to make it and it didn't work.
They killed
They
at the
talked
start
about
of
the whole
movie.
thing.
And then they ended up
Yeah.
bringing like a two-part series, a two-parter the next season,
Yeah,
like with him coming back, right?
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they talk about that in the documentary. It's really interesting. Basically admitting that was dumb.
There's this hilarious video on YouTube. All you have to do is go into YouTube and search who the fuck is this Autobot? And this guy does this voiceover of all and it's perfect. Like, who the fuck is this Autobot? I die for a day. So funny, man. It's so funny.
Travis, is that documentary called Toys That Made Us? Is that what you said it was?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. They have G.I. Joe. They have I think they have Lego. G.I. Joe, Transformers, GoBots, Barbie. I mean, and then some other stuff.
Barbie. I melted my sister's Barbie. With the magnifying glass thing. That was
Oh, yeah.
during my burning phase.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah. Yeah, I'm even checking eBay.com, and there's one on here, like the one I showed you guys before for $86. That's obviously opened and like used.
86
There it is.
American.
Like it's hard to find, man. Like it's hard to find.
Oh, this is season 2.
Wow, you can
Yeah,
actually
so
buy
it's 2 seasons.
you can buy the original parts though. There's people selling the parts, so like Megatron's left arm, 1984, original, $15.99.
Wow.
Who keeps the left arm?
Well, a lot of times you have like broken toys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's actually a huge market in people that like retrofit.
I can see that
And-
if you're like trying to get it together and find all the pieces, yeah.
some Toy Story shit where they're stitching it back together. You can
All
buy
right.
both
Yeah.
left nut.
There was a channel I watched that they used to restore toys. They just find toys in a junk bin or whatever, and they were like, all right, let's see if we can, get it back and restore it, and then we'll see if we can sell it.
Okay, so question for you guys: should I get Devastator? Okay, so keep in mind here, Devastator is a reissue. You get 5 of those guys in there for 100, or should I get the reissue Starscream for 130?
Starscream. That's my vote.
Yeah,
Just putting it out there. That looked badass.
it does look badass.
Yep.
And I never owned Starscream.
Nope. I don't even think I ever got to play with that one. I don't think anybody ever had one.
Limited stock, of course. There's limited stock.
How big is it? I bet you that's pretty big. Dimensions.
I'll read you the description here. Experience the
Yeah.
figure that started it all. The vintage Transformers G1 Starscream figure is designed to like the original G1 version. Includes figure style, packaging, and art style inspired by the 1984 G1 release, plus classic tech specs and accessories. Restart a vintage collection. Ruthless, cold-blooded, but it doesn't say the height or anything like that. It looks like it's big, but I mean, I don't know if it is.
You get it. It's the size
That's
of a
what
box car.
But I mean, it shows like the 2 hands and like the gun. Weird. It comes with Megatron's gun. Like Megatron has a gun, right?
Yeah.
It comes with 2 missile things. Looks like they shoot like the
This
original.
just keeps getting better.
Yeah, like, and then you got Devastator.
That would
Anyway.
be my only thing is how big it is. Like, hopefully it's not some miniature ass thing, you know?
Okay, so the Devastator, you get 6 of them, 4-inch and 9-inch combined. So that'd be like, this combined, and then like, of course, the regular, right?
Yeah.
And like, of course, I'm going to put it together. But then again, like, how big is this guy?
If I were to get one, I would get the Megatron that turned into a tank.
Well, I'm going to check out. Looks like
Isn't that
here.
Devastator or something, or is that?
Because there was one where Megatron turned into a tank. Yeah,
Was it? I don't remember that. That's awesome.
Okay. Wait, I'm checking out the Toys R Us website because they usually have pretty good descriptions on here. I just want to find out how big it is. Like, that's a good question. I should have checked that out before I checked out. Oh my God! Look at all the ones that Toys R Us has.
Oh, I'm looking at it. That is sick.
I should have done this.
Turns into a jet and then turns into a tank too.
Okay, here it is. It's the G1 Megatron that was like green and purple.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's from the movie when he got turned into. What did they rename him?
Galvatron.
Galvatron. That's right. Yeah. I'm on Amazon's website and they don't have. Okay, here we go. Product dimensions: 10 by 2 by 9.5 inches. So there you go. So it's big.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get Starscream.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. That one's
But
really.
then again, if I get Devastator,
Uh-oh.
you can have all these little ones all right.
Oh God, Zach, just buy them both and get it over with.
So yeah, save yourself the time, man. You're gonna end up getting them both anyways.
Tell you, man, Zach needs a separate series where we just sit here and watch him purchase stuff.
The last few times I've been at Viper show, that's I've just ended up buying stuff.
Is that what Vibe Drive's all about? Buying shit.
Viper hasn't talked for like an hour now.
I know. What's up, Viper? Man, I get on your show and you get all quiet.
I'm just letting y'all geek out, man.
He's like, you freaking nerds.
A bunch of non-combative nerds.
Nerds. As long as you can admit you have a problem, then you're good.
Right.
I was supposed to record tonight. Damn it. Oh well. All right. You know what? I'm getting
tweaking out on that G Fuel yet, are you?
I drink this stuff all the time now. That doesn't even faze me.
Oh, hey, the Google Home Hub, by the way, is $50 off. $99 in Google Store if you guys are looking at getting that. That's a pretty good deal if you guys are looking at that one.
Man, there are other options out there that I think are better than that, though, man. Shit.
Yeah, I've
got
got a million of these little dinky Google Homes all over the place. The mini ones, I got one in every room.
Like, what's the
TechWinch?
practical use of the hub?
I use mine for my lights and my thermostat. That's the main reason that I use mine.
But doesn't the hub have the screen?
Yeah,
the hub has the screen. Yep. But the difference with that one is you can actually watch YouTube videos and stuff. So I could see some actual applications with that one, where the Amazon version got dumbed down when they pulled the rights for it, so you couldn't even watch YouTube videos.
But you actually can. You just have to do it through the browser.
Oh, really?
And now you can watch Hulu on it.
Yeah,
it's legit.
Yeah, that is cool.
What's Hulu?
What's Hulu?
No, seriously, what's Hulu?
You don't know what Hulu is? Really legit?
It's the GoBots of Netflix.
Is it really?
No, not really. Actually, that's completely not true. It's really made for like TV shows. So like it's almost supplementary to Netflix. Because Netflix is like movies.
Both.
Yeah,
we have both. Because my wife loves shows that you can only get on Hulu, and vice versa with Netflix. So you do have to kind of have them both.
Yeah.
Gino says I'm going to that website that you linked here.
Gino, are we talking about toys or computer, bro? What is going on?
Dude,
we're
all over tonight.
A Prime for $3,200.
Like I said, are we talking about toys or computer? Because that computer price is right there.
Why have I never heard of this website before?
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Hot chicks over 80.
They've already won me. You are converting to Canadian for your
while you're doing your little shopping thing.
Blue hair beauties.
You're asking about the purpose of a Google Home Hub or whatever. Like I have the JBL Link View, which is the same thing practically.
Yeah.
Basically, I use mine to set timers. Like Coach said, I watch YouTube videos. I watch live streams on it.
Yep.
Do a lot of stuff. Like you got to control your light.
When I'm cooking too in the kitchen, I set the timers all the time.
Yeah,
I always use that.
Perfect in the kitchen. It's like the kitchen is the perfect spot.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh my God.
But you can do other things. You can do traffic reports for your work.
Yep.
You can pull up have it check your calendars as long as you're not using the Google business accounts.
Pretty much anything you can do with Google Assistant, you can do it.
Yeah, I mean you can order an Uber, all sorts of shit.
Oh yeah.
You guys have got to see this. I'm gonna share the screen.
Zach, were you banned from like Toy Store when you were a kid? And now you're trying to
look what you can buy here. Check this out.
Wow.
Like, these are like heads.
Gross.
Like Darth Vader. Let's go, Darth Vader. I don't understand what this is. Special edition.
That's when he took his helmet off.
But look at it.
That's cool as hell. No, that's really neat.
Oh my God, Genosis is yes.
You have to have that, Zach.
Oh my God.
Zach just
such enablers.
It's $782.
Dude, you know how good that would go right next to that Darth Vader poster behind your head?
Man is intentionally trying to get divorced tonight. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Zach's going to be divorced by Cyber
before he finds another figure.
Dude.
Wow.
You might want to turn the computer off the phone, dude.
Look at the
That's
detail.
what I told him. Step away from the internet.
Genosis, straight up in there.
Fucking Geonosis, man. Please do it. He says, look at him.
Fucking remind me of Shannon when she's in the neighborhood.
Dude, I know you live in the Okanagan. I will find you.
That's funny.
Wow.
They have an Emperor Palpatine. Oh, it comes with a miniature Roberto Blake.
You get a free channel review if you buy it.
This is more expensive than a channel review.
I bet he would approve it though.
This would be the 3-hour channel review.
That's great.
Going on.
Actually, it looks like Sebastian Shaw. The hand comes off, like when he got chopped off by Luke.
Wait, am I thinking of the wrong Sebastian Shaw that was in Jaws?
Was he in Jaws?
Well, the guy who played Quint in Jaws was named Sebastian Shaw. So, am I thinking of the wrong actor?
I don't think that's the same actor. Wow, it's staring at my soul.
So, Coach, what's your phone of the year for 2018, man?
Okay, so my daily driver is the iPhone XS Max, which usually always ends up being that way as an iPhone. But if I had to give it to one, I'd probably say that it was this Asus Rogue phone.
Ooh. So
I had the Note 9, which was also great too. You know, good display, you know, all the bells and whistles. But I'm telling you, this phone is just so unique. It looks so good. It feels great in the hand. It's got a 4,000 milliwatt hour battery, dual speakers, air triggers, cooling system, hyper chip in this. It's compatible. It's got modules you can plug into it. I mean, there's no other phone like this. RGB lighting.
Does it come with expandable storage, or what's the standard load?
I want to say it's 128 out of the gate, and I don't remember if it has expand. Oh, it does. Or no. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let me pull it up.
128 is perfect for everybody. 64 is decent as well too. If you
Well, I can't remember if it's got a dual SIM tray or if it's set up for expandable storage. I don't remember. Hold on. I got to use my whoosh razor.
Oh yeah, they give a cool SIM ejector.
Yeah, that's cool, right? Hold on, let's crack this open. We're gonna crack this open live. Oh, we only get to do this on Viper streams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, man. My light just died on me, so that's probably.
They turned up the lights. That stream too long.
So it looks like it's a dual SIM. Check it out. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, so you can put 2 different SIMs in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll still be watching, but I'm gonna head out. So,
All right, brother.
Good seeing you,
take it
man.
easy, y'all.
Later, dude. I'm not buying this.
So Travis, it's your turn, man. What's your phone of the year, man?
So like, I didn't really have a bunch of phones this year, really, to be honest. Like,
I didn't.
you know, I'm all about that Note 9 life. But you know, I think the one that I've seen that really seems interesting to me that I haven't had a chance to play with is the Mate 20. What is it, Mate 20 Pro?
Yeah.
That's the one
Yeah. Zach has it. I know Flossie right now is calling it like the one that might get his phone of the year. Yeah.
Right here.
First of all, it's beautiful. It's just
Yeah,
gorgeous.
good.
The
Actually,
pictures are great.
Mr. Mobile gave it a phone of the year, I believe.
So that's the one. And that's the thing, man. Like, if they could really break into the American market, man, imagine. Like,
It won't happen until Trump's gone.
yeah.
Pretty much. Yep.
Because I think they were in the U.S. market before, and then
Ish. But you couldn't, it's not like they weren't like,
Yeah, they weren't
like
they didn't
a
have
carrier phone.
well, let's rephrase that. Let's give some context. You can certainly buy it through Amazon and bring it in, but you can't get it through a carrier.
Correct.
And to me, that's the difference. Like, you need to be able to be where people are going to go buy their phone, because the average person, that's where they're going. They're going,
Which
to
is
the
what
store.
OnePlus did. They actually played it quite smart. OnePlus, if you believe them, they said that they did the whole thing over the last 6 years to basically prove that there's a market, and T-Mobile apparently came to them.
Might be true.
If you believe
I
that.
mean, who knows? But regardless, like, to me, that's when you legitimize yourself, is when you're a carrier
In the
phone.
US.
So this is pretty sick too. I forgot about this. This also has the squeeze capabilities that you can trigger, you know, like the HTC did. But check this out. Let me see if you guys can see this real quick. When I squeeze on the triggers on it, see if it did that. It actually activates like, oh shit, I turned it off. Sorry. This is what happens when you do it live, right? Hold on a sec. You'll actually. So what it does is it enables its gaming mode. But check this out. The screen changes, turns on
I saw that.
lighting. Yeah. And then when you squeeze it again, it actually deactivates it.
That's badass. It's like a transformer.
Yeah, it's kind of neat, right? It's a great screen too, man. I mean, this display is beautiful. AMOLED 90 hertz panel. It's got a fingerprint sensor on the back. The camera's great. Camera blows away. The Razer. It's funny because I had the original Razer phone too, and I actually got in trouble by the CEO. Did you guys see that when I tweeted that out a long time ago? By the way, I was the first one to report on the Razer phone's camera, and he busted me.
What do you say?
I told him the camera sucked. He actually DM'd me and sent me a message about it. He was like, that's because I got the phone a little bit early. And he's like,
Okay,
that's not what the phone's going to be.
Who did you say that whose phone sucked and they got back to you? What? Who?
That was the CEO of Razer.
Oh, Min?
Yeah, he actually was like pissed about it. I think that's why I haven't heard from them again.
He retweeted something. It wasn't my review. Oh no, it was when I was watching Star Wars on it.
Yeah.
You guys remember when I put that tweet? I was watching Star Wars on it.
Yeah.
He retweeted that, and I'm like, my phone started blowing up, and I'm like, what's going on? He retweeted it. It was actually on his birthday. It was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I got lucky. That's why that one video I did took off. I didn't think he was going to do that. It was the PUBG one. The thing's got like 530,000 views or something now, but I'm telling you, he was really pissed. And the thing is everybody's like, oh, it takes great pictures. That wasn't it. That isn't even the reason. Just same with this one. That isn't the problem. Like, yeah, it does take good pictures, but you got to wait like 4 seconds for the HDR to sit there and spin.
Well, are you talking about the Razer 1 or Razer 2?
The Razer 1.
Oh yeah,
yeah, no, it was a huge delay, longer than any other phone that's out right now.
Yeah, it was slow. And here's the thing: in my testing, when I did it, the pictures with the HDR did not look as good as the ones with the non-HDR. But even then, the shutter was slow, like you said, right?
Oh, they were terrible. I even showed on screen about how the delay was if you're shooting video.
Yeah,
like the screen couldn't keep up with what you're showing in the video. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I had flip phones that did a better job than that.
I mean, they did. The Razer definitely they made that phone definitely for the gamer and media consumption market. Oh, and they did that properly. And I said this in my review, which I'll be releasing next week. They knew where the problems were, which was the camera. And there's some interface things, and they've definitely improved. Like I've been posting pictures from the Razer phone here and there on Twitter and Instagram, and people have been commenting saying, wow, the Razer actually looks pretty good. And it does. Yeah. Like it's not bad. Like out of 10,
it's like a lot better.
Like last year, I would give it a 6, and that was being generous. It was probably closer to a 5. Okay. Yeah. This year I'd give Razer's camera a solid 8.
Yeah, you know what? I would say it's like it's almost like a Samsung S7.
Yeah. So if you're looking for something for media consumption, and you still want to, and you maybe want to game on it as well, but you want something with a good camera, this is a good buy.
Right.
In my opinion. So I mean, I haven't tried out
this one, didn't you, Zach? This the Asus. Did you order?
No, I just ordered it tonight while we were talking.
Yeah,
so it's gonna come in from.
Yeah, you're gonna have to let me know, man. Maybe we'll do a dual collab or something and like bounce things back and forth.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Beth. Let me tell you something, Beth. You got to be careful about turning Twitter notifications off for people because, like you said, some of us tweet too much. And you definitely don't want to turn Twitter notifications on for me. That's not a good look. I'll blow your phone up.
That's not a good look.
Right, there are some
turn it back on immediately.
There's some there are some days where I have to turn Viper off, and then other days, and then at the end of the day, I'll turn him back on. But I have Viper on notification. I have Travis on notification. I have Paul. I have
Coach.
Jason, and there's one other person I can't remember who.
Yeah, you don't want to have my Twitter notification on. I go on ranting time. It get interesting.
Yeah, I get pissed on there sometimes too. Now I just kind of throttle back because sometimes, I can get pissed. So I just try to. Oh, you hear my phone going off now?
That's the Razor, right?
Yeah.
You have to give Razor props too. I mean, they didn't go heavy in their UI. It's still basically Nova, right? And stock. So,
yep.
So Travis, you used to do an MMA podcast, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Do any of those people still follow you on your YouTube channel?
Yep. Ronda Rousey still does.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Come again?
Yeah, I used to interview her before she was even in the UFC. Like I was pretty pally with her for a while. A bunch of people, yeah, a bunch of people.
Wait.
Yeah,
You know Ronda Rousey? Cool. Like no Ronda Rousey?
Well, I mean, I knew her before she was like famous and stuff. I don't know. I assume she would remember me now. It's been years though. It's been years. Yeah.
She seems pretty down to earth. She probably
is. She was super cool, man. She was even when she was fighting in Strikeforce, she was a mod for a Pokemon forum.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's cool.
Yeah, because she likes Pokemon. So I actually had a couple of episodes with her called Ask Rhonda, and I just had people email in asking her questions. But again, this was before she was in the UFC, so a lot of people, like people who were hardcore, knew who she was, but like she wasn't like she is now. Like she's ridiculous now. But
yeah, right. Yeah, movie star and all that now.
So she's
great on what's it, WWE. She's kicking ass. I mean, that's a big deal. Big payday for her.
Yeah.
So Ronda Rousey watches your YouTube videos.
No, I don't know about that. I doubt that because again, this is back when I had my MMA podcast. I doubt it. Let me look my old DMs with her from like years ago. See if I can find them. I used to have her number. I used to text her and stuff every once in a while, but it's been years. I doubt that number's any good anymore.
Okay, there's a better priced 13-inch tall Darth Vader. I found on
a better price.
It's only $300.
But that's what I was asking. I'm like, do any of your MMA people watch your YouTube content?
Probably Mighty Mouse has seen one or two of them. I'm gonna think who else. Probably not very many people. Yeah, I'm actually friends with him. Like he's local to me.
That's really cool.
But I'm trying to think if there's anyone else. Probably not. I would think probably not. Although, funnily enough, when I did that video a long time ago when I was about sucks to be a tech YouTuber, Stevie Richards left a message, comment on it.
I remember that
out of nowhere, out of freaking left field. Like, what was that about?
That's wicked.
He has a YouTube channel apparently.
Yeah.
But,
you follow Fight Tips?
Fight Tips sounds familiar. Fight Tips.
Who left a comment? Sorry, Stevie. Who?
Stevie Richards, former pro wrestler.
Cool.
Let's see.
Stevie Richards has a fitness YouTube channel now.
Yeah. Oh, is that what he does? Yeah.
That's what he does. Yeah.
Let me see. I'm going through a bunch of my DMs. I'm looking at like Frank Mir and Dan Hardy and BJ Penn and all these people I have DMs from.
Damn, back in the good old days when I used to watch UFC hardcore. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember the original UFC. Holy shit, what a difference.
Yeah, no kidding.
Everything was legal, remember?
So 2013 is the last time I sent her stuff. The last time I got something from her was in March of 2012.
Wow.
Yeah, and then this is when she gave me her phone number. Give me a call tomorrow.
Oh,
sorry about that. Fun. I think Fox Sports came to stop.
Digits from Ronda Rousey.
It's a long time ago. Highly doubt that number's any good anymore.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Well, man, my man Travis got connections, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was grinding. This is not my first thing. This is the thing, man. It's like anything else. Like when we talk about people will hate on someone who's done something quickly, but won't know the road they took to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's like that. What's that meme with the iceberg above water? Just the tip.
Yeah.
It's like this is all you see, but this is everything.
Yeah,
just a tip.
I swear, just the tip.
Any chance do you have you ever spoke to? Do you know Joe Rogan?
Yeah, he follows me on Twitter, and I met him when I used to go to the UFC events. I used to get credentialed to them, and I met him once there and talked to him there.
Cool.
Yeah, he seems like a cool ass dude.
He's an interesting dude for sure. I'm surprised MKBHD got on there. That really flipped my lid. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't even know.
I didn't watch it, but I
why
heard
that
about it.
happened. I didn't watch it either. I just saw a picture of him in Joe Rogan's what is it, like his office?
Oh, Beth, you got Twitter notifications off me? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I know, right?
Woo!
I got for that.
On your phone up, Beth. Whew. Might well turn it off. Twitter engagement is not that. The YouTube engagement is a lot more important to me than Twitter engagement. To be honest, man.
I like getting the likes and stuff because I've been on Twitter for many years. Like even my account now isn't my first account. I had an account before that. I had like Snoop Dogg following me on that one. Like I had that other account. I don't know why I got rid of it. I was an idiot. I had like some pimp ass people following me on that. I had Snoop Dogg. I had a couple R&B singers and stuff. I had to get MC Hammer to follow me again, so he follows me now again. But it's just weird, man.
Can't tell.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I appreciate it now because back in the day, you type something and like it went to a void.
Yeah,
now you type something that's like
nothing.
Everyone loves it. And it's like that's cool. And if they take that shit away, I'm gonna be so annoyed by that.
Twitter, my Twitter numbers are dropping big time. It's funny, Twitter's fickle, man. I used to have like 22 or 23,000 followers on Twitter, and now I'm at like 16,600, and I lose about 50 a month. Just continue.
Well, they do that purge too.
Yeah. Well, they just keep. It's weird, man. They just keep dropping out, but I don't put a lot of content out there either, though, because most people are retweeting something, so it looks like you're active, even though you're not. You're just clicking a retweet. Yeah. I just got tired of keeping up with feeding the machine.
Oh, Beth, you're gonna keep them on? Oh man, Beth, you are a trooper. Wow.
Get it, girl.
My handle is Coach CWC. I coached football for 10 years. That's where that came from, by the way.
All right, so I gotta get my stuff ready for tomorrow.
Viper didn't get the package I sent him, hey? And you're not going back to work till like next week, right?
Correct.
Damn. Okay. I wonder if they're delivering tomorrow. Probably not. There's nobody at your office tomorrow, is there?
No, there's no mail being delivered tomorrow, dude.
No, not tomorrow. National holiday.
Yeah, it was supposed to be delivered today. Damn. Oh well.
Hey, thanks for sending me that shirt too, by the way, Zach. That's awesome, bro.
You don't have it yet, so don't thank me yet.
I'll tell you what, if it doesn't show up, I'll do a video and not thank you for it.
That's funny.
Travis, I had your shirt in my cart today.
Oh, yeah? It's on sale, everybody in chat.
I saw that $15.
You know what? Your blue hoodie, Travis, is softer than my hoodies, but I don't have a blue one.
It's interesting the way that is because when I was at TLD, they were like, "These are really good quality." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a little surprised too," because they didn't think it was from Teespring. I said they must be up in their game or something.
Yeah, the black shirts I have from them are really good. The green one I have that I bought of Jeff's fits small, but I mean, it just kind of looks like I'm just like, where's the gym?
Yeah.
But I got my orange hoodie today, the exactly shirt, and it's soft. It feels like it's soft inside, but like yours, I've watched it like. Ever since I got it, and it's still super soft. It's softer than this one. Not that this is not soft, but I mean.
Did you notice though that they recently? I don't know if you if you set up your listings a while back, but when I did the Black Friday listings, now they'll ship internationally.
Well, okay, so there's certain shirts. So there's certain like for example, there's two different basic cotton shirts. And then when you go to make it, it'll say US, and then there's other ones that say US UK.
Oh, okay.
For example, Viper brought up the first version of the immediately shirt that only went up to 2XL, and I privately messaged him. I'm like, "Can you make one for the big guys?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And that was the international one
for the adults.
Yeah, for the bigger gentlemen. And I'm like, 5X, let's go, right? And so I bought a hoodie as well. I got a black shirt coming and got a white hoodie coming as well. So I bought two from you, Viper.
Oh,
two.
Nice.
And, yeah, I need to get all you guys' merch. I just, that's why I try to pop in this stuff.
Zach.link/merch. All it is, Zach.link/merch.
You can buy your own stuff, man, and do some money laundering, man. As much stuff as you buy.
How do you think I bought? I don't know how to go in and buy stuff just for myself, so I go in and I buy it like a visitor.
Yeah, the best way
by the bulk.
and then use the code ZAC10 for 10% off.
Hey, what's the if you can't say it online, don't, but what's the kickback on that?
Well, okay, so I priced mine super low, so I make
Me too.
like $4 on a shirt, but only because that's the lowest they would let me go.
Price for them. Okay.
But
That's cool.
but the default had it so I was making like $12, and I'm like, I'm not selling merch to make money. Like that's not where I'm at.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be cool for people to have something tangible. And you know what the cool thing is? When you get that tweet and someone's wearing your hoodie or something,
100%.
like
that would be sick. I've been thinking about doing it too. That would be cool.
It's just it's a cool weird feeling.
Yeah.
Right? Like Jeff was one of the very first people to tweet at me, but we barely knew each other. He bought one of my shirts and I'm like, right? It just
that is cool. That's a cool moment.
That's exactly why I did the Black Friday thing, where everything is literally only $1. Because I try to get it less than $1, wouldn't let me do less than $1. Yeah, everything is like $1 more than what it costs.
They give you a threshold. So I have everything priced as low as it can go, possibly, and I make maybe $4, maybe $5 on it. But the default had it so you're making like 12 or 13 or something like that, right? And I'm like, that's a little excessive. So
I was thinking about doing something with that hashtag coach approved that I've been slapping all over everything. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. I wanted to do that with my videos too. That's the whole dilemma that I started having with my channel, is that it was, I don't know if you guys know or not, but my channel used to be just Coach CWC. And everybody was like, well, what's your YouTube channel? And I'd tell them that. They're like, what the hell does that have to do with it? Then I was like, yeah. So then I named it what my actual company name was, which is the CWC Technologies. And I was like, okay, well, that's kind of makes more sense.
You popped up on my LinkedIn recommended. You should connect with this guy.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, connect to it.
No, because then you'll know my real name. I'm just kidding. I'll send you a request.
I heard tale of your real name, but I forgot it already.
It's Zach.
Something like that.
Zacharias.
All right,
I'm gonna jet.
Yep, I'm on the jet too. I appreciate you all joining me tonight. If you're not doing anything, I'll be back here Friday. You know how to find me.
Awesome.
Willis.
For those of you all who tune into the chat tonight, thank you. Appreciate you all, no doubt.
I'm glad I got to spend some money tonight. Thank you, Viper.
You all have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will chat with you all soon.
Later, guys. Thanks for having me on too, Viper.
No problem.
I love all you guys' channels, by the way.
Yep. Oh, for the gent, y'all know what it is? It's your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.